Yeah,
I heard that.
Okay, all right.
But nothing.
I don't hear voices, but it doesn't matter.
Are you
Whatever.
serious?
I'm so serious.
Are you okay though?
I don't care.
You're
It's
good
fine.
with not hearing anything.
I'll use the prop headphones.
I'll
Bro.
give you my headphones.
No, it's fine. It's completely fine.
All right, we can just get this show on the road.
Zoe mama, I go
Relentless.
what up, Zoe?
Relentless.
What up, Zoe?
I wish you guys could hear what I hear.
Stop crying, accept trade.
Like, it sounds like a Tamagotchi.
Anyways, everyone, welcome to episode 30? 30
Wow, big 3-0.
of the Relentless Diaries podcast. I'm here, your main host, Zoe. I'll let you guys do your intros, then we'll talk about the guests that we have today.
What's good in the hoodie? It's your boy Chizor, a.k.a. Him Belushi.
No, that's good. That's good. I like that. What's poppin', Mr. Flying Jiggy, Clyde Smitty, the podcaster, rapper, actor, make the money come faster. You know.
And
My family said that at Thanksgiving.
Really?
Oh, so we got the podcaster, rapper, actor.
We'll talk about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And we have the man who called me on Instagram.
No, that's crazy. No,
Yo,
that's the sound effect for that.
Introduce yourself, Saint.
what's good, guys? Of the Saint, you're the favorite shooter from the city.
The
And
favorite
also
who?
the most happiest person I've
Yeah,
known in my
yeah,
entire life.
yeah.
Look
Man
at that
came in ready to
smile.
pod, Yeah.
Look at that.
Never seen
Bro,
that.
Saint
Man, always
called
happy.
me. First of all, to call someone on Instagram is one of the bravest things you could ever do as a human. To literally go to someone's profile, go to the DM and press call.
That's
I was like,
crazy, I'm
okay.
not gonna lie.
So I saw like the Instagram notification. It was like, oh, the Saint is calling you. And I was like, why the fuck is Saint calling you on Instagram?
You know what it is, though? It's just like,
Oh, we might need to censor that. Sorry. Because I swore. It's fine. Go ahead.
you know what it is? I'm all about just, because I don't like waiting for like something. Because Instagram, you might be on D&D,
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
like, let me just call through Instagram and see how it is. If she doesn't answer, it's an answer, but I'm be bold this time,
Yeah, so Saint called me at 3:40 and was like, are you guys recording today? Because I want to come on. And I was like, okay, sure, why not? And now Saint's here. You've been trying to come on this show for a couple weeks, though.
Couple weeks,
Like, you're
yeah.
booked in.
If you want to be on Relentless Diaries, guys, you just got to call Zoe through Instagram.
Yeah, no.
What you're opening yourself up to.
No, because people will actually try and call me on Instagram.
I see
Please.
15 calls.
Please don't
after
do
this.
it. No.
You know how J. Cole got his record deal by rapping for Jay-Z in the parking lot? Like,
Yeah, no, don't
He's
call
the only
me.
one that can do that, though, right? Yeah.
Only certain people can call me on Instagram to get on this show. Saint's one of them.
Yeah, thank you.
yeah.
I'm on it. Thank you. I appreciate
That's that. But want to do some weekly recaps?
Weekly recaps.
Boom,
yeah.
boom.
You guys can go. Who wants to go?
Man, I didn't have a good past 7 days, man.
Do you ever have a
Like,
good
when are
7
you gonna have just a positive week?
That's what I'm saying.
It's always
like, do
negative?
you ever have a good 7 days, man?
No.
What's going on?
No, I don't. It doesn't.
This
It's not
is
a.
crazy.
It's not a trend. No, this was bad though because I had an abscess on my neck. I don't know if you guys saw
what?
me. An abscess.
What?
It's like a cyst essentially
How did you get that?
from a hair follicle just ingrowing,
Ingrown hair.
going like the opposite way
Yeah,
into my
yeah.
neck.
And it turned into an abscess?
Didn't you guys notice last week I kind of had something on my neck?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
He said he noticed.
Oh, no, I didn't.
But
notice.
I was in the emergency room for like 9 hours. Shout out to Canada.
Shout out to healthcare.
Healthcare.
Yeah, shout out Trudeau. He's also trying to get us out the paint, but whatever. It's another conversation.
Oh, God.
And I got like 5 or 6 needles in my neck.
What, 5 or
Like
6 needles?
Long needles, man.
You allowed 5
Like
to 6
acupuncture
needles in-
type needles?
No, like flu shot type needles.
Just to get it out?
Yeah, to drain it. Well, they had to numb it to be able to like cut
Did
it
they
open.
cut it?
Yeah, and it was like a
Ooh.
doppelpimper popper type thing. Like it was
who?
A Dr. Pimple Popper type thing. Sorry.
Okay.
So what, like a whole bunch of gut came out of it?
Yeah.
Blah.
But like after the whole waiting for 8 hours and like my neck hurting and being in the waiting room with all these people and whatnot, like I just didn't have the energy to take a video. I wish I
Oh,
wish I
you
got
didn't
a
do the
video.
bracelets?
No.
You missed your chance, buddy.
Do the bracelet.
Wait,
don't,
what? The bracelets?
You know,
Yeah,
people
the
post
bracelet,
the hospital
the hospital
bracelet.
Oh no, I wasn't
like,
trying to do all that. I wanted the video of the
Ah,
actual,
No.
You didn't want
I mean,
the
you should have
attention?
got something out of it.
I know,
The
I know.
bracelet.
Well, I had that, but I'm not opposed to bracelet. I'm not a.
I would
cry for
hope
help.
not. That's so corny.
Yeah, like I don't think you can be a.
You don't
grown
have
man
to
doing
post it.
that.
Just keep it in the stash for.
I knew it was
rainy
bad
day.
though, because like I got on like the thing, and he was like, "Okay, just lie on your side," and
He
man,
saw it and he was like, "Damn."
and he was like, this first part's gonna suck, man," and I was like,
Oh.
and I just seen this come out, and it was
What is it? Like a numbing needle?
I would have faked
Yeah,
it.
like a big long, and he had to
would've
go
faked
through
it.
my cheek
Oh!
to get to. Yeah, it was. I didn't have a good weekend, man.
What do you mean go through your cheek?
From the inside.
Because it's like right beside my jugular, so it had to go. He had to go through this side in order to get like underneath on the. It wasn't good.
Oh, call the police.
I'm sorry to
Yeah.
hear that, yo. I'm afraid I would have faked it.
Damn.
I would've
Do you have
faked
any
it.
peaks of this week or just all
It
valleys?
was Thanksgiving. I got a good meal like the
Okay.
day after stuff.
Okay. That's good. Go ahead.
But anyways, my week was pretty calm. You know, didn't go to the Drake show.
Dun, dun, dun.
Thought I was going to. It never ended up happening. You know, life. Thanksgiving. I made my Thanksgiving run. Made a stop at Zoe's house to collect the plates. And let me tell you something. I completely understand why Zoe's dad was hawking down her mom.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Chasing her around stores, trying to find out where she's at.
I was thinking.
Zoe's mom is bad, bro.
Oh,
Word.
This is new uncovered information.
you didn't know my mom was bad?
Zoe's mom is fire.
Like Apologies, mom?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Word.
I've never seen Polo G's mom.
Yeah.
She has to come on the show.
Zoe's mom is beautiful.
My mom would never step. But my mom would never step foot in this building.
Yeah, besides that,
Come on, a bit of special
well,
episode.
actually, she wanted to know how the food was.
it was good.
Okay.
Compliments to the chefs.
Okay.
Just-
Did
just
you like
good,
the
though?
oxtail?
You made it, huh? I mean, it was a little.
Shut the
bland.
hell up. I didn't give you. I should
didn't
give you
wanna be
potato salad. The
rude.
potato salad I also made, but it's fine. Okay.
It was good.
Yeah, my mom is she's a little bit of a bad one. You know, she's aging kind of like fine wine.
Good for her.
Yeah, it was funny because when Tresor like walked in that, so my whole family knows I do this podcast, right? And some of them like they see clips and stuff, so they know what Tresor looks like. But it's like when Tresor like walked in the house, like everyone's eyes went like, like I don't think they all thought Tresor was short. So like in my head, they're like, oh yeah, we pictured this like Kevin Hart size like
He only be showing
short,
half his body all the
funny
time.
guy, and then Tresor walked in. They were all like, "Oh my god, he's so tall!"
I really don't understand why. Like, and this is a very extremely common thing with me. The number one thing I hear the most in person is, "Wow, you're taller than I thought you were." I don't know if I just present like a short person or I look short online.
Do you have like short man syndrome online?
No, not at all. I'm a very calm, level-headed person. So I don't know why everyone swears I'm short.
Yeah, even my cousin was like,
yeah.
"Yo, like I didn't think he was that tall." And then like isn't Clyde taller than Tresor? And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "What?" And I was like, "Have you guys not seen tall people before?" Like I'm so confused.
Am
by
I taller than you?
Yeah,
Yeah. And everyone's like,
Oh, we're like the same height.
you're a
"No,
little taller.
but you're a bit taller." But I don't know why my family was just so appalled. And also, it's funny because I was talking to my little cousin's like my youngest bestie. He's like gonna be 16 in a couple weeks. So I kind of I don't tell him like everything, but like I'll talk to him about like guys, you know, whatever. And it was funny because a guy that he knows through what what the guy does, he like knows of him.
Okay.
So I was like, oh yeah, like that guy's like been asking me out on like dates and stuff, but I just kind of leave him on red. And he was like, oh my God, let me see. So I was showing him. He's like, I don't understand. Like guys of your generation, they don't have shame. Like he's like, yo, I met this shorty at a party, and then we exchanged Instagrams, and then I DM'd her, and she left me on red, so I unfollowed her and removed her as a follower. And I was like, you're so petty already at 15. Like why are you so mad that a girl left you on red at 15 that you're gonna unfollow her and remove her as a follower?
He came in too hot. You have to let it sizzle first.
Yeah, I think he
Can't
did
just
come in
jump
a
in a
little
DM
quick.
right away.
He said it was a question and she didn't answer it, so he felt away. So he removed her as a follower and unfollowed her.
That is a good entry. It depends on the question, though. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see. I didn't ask him to see. But
The DM's game it's a lost art.
it is.
You're right. It's sick.
How was your week, Saint?
It was pretty cool. I went to Omega's Mighty's concert.
Who?
Omega Mighty.
Oh yes, okay, yeah.
Yeah, she had like her first headline concert like last week. So like we were just there kind of covering for the moment. So it was pretty cool. Same thing. Didn't go to Drake's concert, you know, but we're just at home just vibing.
I
But
went.
Oh, we can see that.
Hey, Survivor.
I mean, it's a pretty cool hoodie. It's comfortable.
Yeah.
It's very cozy.
Okay. How much? How,
And it's crazy now.
I need one just for this podcast.
I want you guys to notice that.
I said, okay.
I want you guys, the audience, to take in that between the four of us, we have gone to 2 of the Drake shows, and it was none of us 3. So,
yep.
privilege.
Sorry, wait, repeat that. Between the 4 of us, we've gone to 2 of the Drake shows,
Yeah.
and I don't understand what you mean.
We,
Because I went to 2 Drake.
we haven't done anything.
Yeah,
Zoe takes part, is living it up. Yeah.
Yeah, she
Having a
went to
great
both of
time.
them.
Oh.
Getting all the
2
exclusive
different,
merch.
2 different cities.
You say
2 different
exclusive?
cities.
I went, because, this is what happened. So, in my head, 21 was not going to make it to Toronto.
Period.
Because he didn't make it to the Montreal or the Vancouver show. So I was like, bro, I want to see 21. So I said, yo, I'm going to go to Atlanta, like go to his hometown and see the show from there. So I went to Atlanta last month. Was it last month or this month? What month are we in? October.
So September.
Was it September I went?
Yeah, it was like the end of the.
Yeah. So end of September, I went to the show in Atlanta. Good, great. Saw 21. I was fine. Then I heard, yo, 21 might be here. And I said, and then it happened that I low-key got a little plug for tickets. So I was like, all right, let me just pull up on the second night and see.
dope.
And then he brought out J. Cole and 21.
That's
So I got the
special.
best of both worlds.
Honestly,
And I saw Sexy Red. I didn't see Sexy Red in Atlanta.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
And we got none of any world. But like
TikTok Live, IG Live stories.
But like, I'll be real. I saw 21 from time like coming for the Toronto show.
Really?
As
I
it was
didn't.
definitely a marketing scheme.
You think
But
so?
I definitely. Like,
They made like a whole like spectacle out of it though. Like, and so they brought out at the point where 21 was supposed to come out, they brought out J. Cole. Because Drake was like, oh, 21 Savage can't come. And I was like, woo. He's like, oh, bring my brother. And J. Cole rocks. Everyone's like, ah. J. Cole actually was the highlight of the show for me. I actually really enjoyed J. Cole. Listen,
What?
I really enjoyed J. Cole. Do I enjoy J. Cole fans? No. But I enjoy J. Cole as an artist. He's a really good performer also. I actually forgot how. I haven't seen J. Cole
is.
live in a really long time.
He is.
He's a really good live performer. J. Cole killed it. So J. Cole does his, his set. They perform first-person shooter together,
Good.
which we'll get into his album in a bit. It was great.
I love that.
J. Cole leaves the stage, Drake comes on. All of a sudden, this like white man comes on the stage and he's like doing a whole like swear in of like 21 Savage. He's like reading like this scroll and it's
I
like,
seen that.
Your Majesty of this has granted whatever his government name is, also known as 21 Savage, access to the Canadian, and everyone's like, "Rah!" And then 21 Savage like walks out of the tunnel and he has like a Canadian flag wrapped around him. Drake made us sing the Canadian anthem. It was like a huge like spectacle, and then they like performed. It was like his first time performing outside of America like ever.
I love that.
Yeah, it was
love
pretty
that.
good. It was a good moment. I'm glad I was there to witness it.
That's dope that
It
you
was
got to
fun.
witness that.
Yeah,
must be nice.
and then I got, and then I got my little hate survivor hoodie,
Period. I love that.
comfortable hoodie.
How much you get?
How much did I get?
Yeah, how much sweaters? How much? And I think you got more than one.
No, I only got this.
Just that one?
Swear to God. Yeah, just this. I didn't want to be greedy.
How much did it cost?
Yo.
You pay for that? You didn't pay for that.
No, I didn't pay for it.
So
you got
who
for
was the individual that gave it to you for free? I want every single detail.
She was at,
Oh, you want
Drake-
Vegas?
Yeah,
she
no,
was
I want
at Drake's
everything.
house. She was at Drake's house. They had a little pantry there. I seen it.
Oh, were you there?
No, I wasn't there.
Oh.
And he comes
yeah.
like Donald Trump giving like toilet paper to Puerto Rico. Like they're just shooting it into the
No,
crowd.
it's like he sets like the after party up like a concert. So like there's like a merch stand,
The merch table.
but it's free. So you can literally just go up there and be like, oh, can I have this in this size? And then they'll give it to you.
That's hard.
Yeah.
But like I said last time, I just feel like as a man, you can't go to the merch table at Drake's house.
Why? There were a lot
you
of
think
guys
they look
were
bad?
at the merch table. Huh?
No, do you for guys to go up there like
I
seem
just,
beg
it just
to do
feel
so?
like
to do so?
like if I'm not his homie, it seems kind of weird to me.
I don't think so.
Like,
I mean,
the
if you're
merch
at,
table was there that one time, and I didn't go.
you didn't go. Yeah, at the OVO after party, so I got the free Weezy t-shirt.
Yeah, I didn't.
My thing is, I'm low key here. Like, I'm here for the merch, low key. Like,
I figured.
why would why would you not go to the merch table? It's free.
He's like,
And you were there.
He's like,
Like,
I
the
did
fact
not
that you're
wanna
even
be that
there is
one
enough
guy.
for, so you are.
That's what I was saying. If you looked at the line for the merch table, it was
I feel you on that.
woman, BBL, BBL, woman.
And then Trezor be
And
that
then
one
just
guy.
the one guy in the back of the nah.
I feel you on that.
I would
feel
have went
on
for
that.
you and got something if you were there, but I also couldn't be the person who had like 2 bags, like walking out of the after party with.
I would have been that
2
one
bags.
person, 2 bags. So why not? Free, like, just a one-time opportunity.
I guess it's true. Yeah, I mean, maybe next time.
That was dope, though. That was dope.
Anyways, you talking about the elephant in the room?
What elephant?
I mean, are we gonna talk about his album?
Let's talk about it.
Are we gonna talk about it honestly?
Yeah. I liked it. Honest, I'm being honest. I liked it. Was it my favorite? No. Did it meet my expectations? No. But I liked it.
But that to me is such a oxymoron. Was it his best, or what would you say? Was
My
it
favorite.
How is it? We've talked about on this show how we enjoy things that suck. You know?
It didn't suck.
It didn't suck.
mean-
I actually enjoyed it too. But like, no, it's not an
It wasn't
oxymoron.
the-
You can enjoy things that you don't think are like of the upper echelons of quality.
Yeah,
though,
there's
right?
there's a scale. It's not just yes or no. Is it his best? No. But is it bad? No. I still enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think like we're talking about it off the pod, but like I think people expected too much. Like honestly, like this
But
is what I
should you not
expected.
expect too much from the greatest rapper of our generation?
Well, that's the thing. He's getting judged a little differently than you do any other person's music, right?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Don't you think so? Are
No.
you listening to it differently with different
no, he is.
expectations?
He is.
No.
Like, Charlamagne, like I feel like there's definitely some
bring up the track
some
list.
beef between them. He's always dissing him. Joe Budden always dissing him. He's definitely like burning some bridges with certain people that are just never going to speak highly of his music. But
Right.
But
I mean, I've always spoken highly of Drake, but I can
Absolutely.
genuinely say I
Absolutely.
didn't really enjoy this. Like to me, like I've tried to play it back a few times.
like,
there-
are you talking about like the whole album straight through, or just like
Both. Even trying to find like standout tracks, there wasn't more than like maybe a handful.
I feel you.
Maybe.
I
At
feel
least for me.
Yeah, I'm. Let me say.
No, there was a handful that I enjoyed that like I've on a second and third listen, I'm like, okay, these were the songs that I like. I think in the middle, sort of that 969 Santana, Slime You Out, Bahama Promises, Tried Our Best, Drew Picasso, What Will Pluto Do? Like I think that's like a good stretch. Like I liked those songs.
Yeah,
See, and this is how you know.
And
like,
Members Only, like I think those are good
Members
songs.
Only.
8 p.m. in Charlotte, like
Amen.
that's my favorite kind of section of the album.
I
Amen's
also
like
felt
the
like it was
intro.
too long.
That was my biggest
23
problem.
songs is a lot of songs.
One thing I did like though is just like really just putting on different artists. Just really trying to like just bring up people.
Like
bring up
Adonis.
people. Yep.
But that's like a big
talk to
criticism.
my man like that. I
Like that when you like that.
My
My
man.
man.
That part's
I want
catchy
to
as
know if he
hell.
did that in one take. So like they just did it and they're like, all right, you know what? It's cool.
You think Adonis was like,
Or
no,
like
let
they
me
made
get
him-
it one more time. I can
Let
do
me
it
run
better.
that back.
Turn me up, daddy.
That's funny. He's putting Adonis out there. He's seen Blue Ivy getting all the shine. He's like, we're coming for that. He's in the video. Now he's on the album.
Yeah, I wonder how much he got for making that album cover. Like, for real.
Definitely like a mill.
But did y'all watch the intro? How like Drake asked them what you think of the paycheck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Like he
Kids
didn't
have
want
no
an answer.
concept like of money, but he definitely just slapped a mill in his trust fund or something.
That's crazy.
What do you guys think of Tizo Touchdown though?
He was one of my favorite parts of the album. I really liked his features.
Me too.
Dogs
I
will
like,
be dogs.
I like his I definitely like the angle where he's going. 'Cause, like more of R&B rock, hip hop rock in a sense. But what do y'all think of his look?
I don't even know what he looks like.
Oh, you haven't seen? You
I
should
seen
Google
the
him
one
right now.
look. Google him when
What's
he
his
was wearing
name?
like the spike.
Tizo Touchdown.
Don't even
Spike-
describe. Don't describe it. Just let her see it.
Tezo.
Teez.
Yeah. Touchdown.
Yep.
Oh, does the touchdown have to do with the? That's why he was wearing.
Yeah,
that?
makes
because
sense.
he's like a football player and he gets a touchdown every time he sings.
Oh.
Something like that. I don't know.
Oh.
For those of you guys listening, Zoe's jaw is on the floor.
Zoe is seeing what Tizo Touchdown looks like for the first time.
So he is a rapper, hip hop, rock star.
Yeah.
Didn't he invent like a new genre called like rock boom bap or something like that? Like
What?
it's-
Maybe.
he's like a very experimental new like artist, like his sound and everything.
We talking
too.
about the touchdown thing. What touchdown thing? What do you mean? Like what?
He wears shoulder pads.
Oh, I see the shoulder pads, and the nails and the hair is interesting.
His marketing's on point though.
He's like 30 years old too. Eh? He's not like
30?
He's not super young.
3-0.
Yeah, Tizo touchdowns 30.
Check that. That's
Okay, are we? Oh yeah, 30.
He just looks young.
Yo, okay, let's talk about it.
I was gonna say, okay, like
Yo, all these.
So I don't know. I feel like the way, like my biggest problem is what you said, is that it's long and that it almost felt like I heard another podcast say that it almost felt difficult to get through. Like you know, it almost felt like a chore. That kind of sounds like a negative connotation, but I feel like. And it's like another criticism they level at Drake, that he doesn't grow, that he doesn't he only kind of has like, he's only talking about being the old dude in the club.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like Drake has so many bags and he tries to do all of them on an album where he's like, has that rap, 8 a.m. in Charlotte type thing. He wants to have the club and the girls and then like those long drawn out like verses where he's just in his feelings, being all paranoid and everything. Then he wants to rap with Bad Bunny, and then he also wants to do the Playboy Cardi Yeet stuff.
Yeah.
And it did feel like he was going too many different places where like it just wouldn't. You wouldn't like let it sit, for like one sound. And it's like it's almost like he's going through different beat packs that producers are sending him, and it's so not. It gives you that not cohesive sound.
Yeah.
But that's why I say like there's little sections where like. Members and all those slow songs about women where I enjoy it. I feel like that sounds like old Drake. Members Only, or is that what it's called? The one with Party Next Door?
I believe so. I think
that sounds like old Drake to me. Tried Our Best and Drew a Picasso sound like old Drake, where this might be the most like upset and stressed and paranoid you ever hear Drake. I feel like he was really going through things.
Yeah, but okay. What do you have?
It just doesn't land. I felt like it didn't land like the same way his other projects did because of like just he had so many things going on, so many different producers, so many Lil Yachty's, Benny X's, and I feel like 40's presence wasn't as felt as much as you usually hear it. I still enjoyed it though. I really like the second half and the middle of it. That's how I felt about it. People have their opinions though. So
okay,
that's what I was gonna say. You can definitely hear the Lil Yachty influence on this. And that's just not something that a lot of people expected from Drake. So I think that kind of threw them off. Yeah, like the Yachty and a lot of Benny X. Benny X is a producer, and he does like a lot of Yeet stuff and like that type of sound. And a lot of the beats. So when Yachty said that this album sounds really current, I guess that's like what he meant,
yeah.
like the beat choices and stuff. But yeah, I feel like it definitely is long. If you cut it down, I think probably people would have received it better. But honestly, I'm not mad at it. I don't think it's better than Her Loss, but
you don't think?
I'm not mad at it.
I enjoyed Her Loss more. I got to listen to this more.
I think Her Loss has more replay value, but the songs on this are not bad songs. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not. If I go on my Spotify, I've saved like 13 of those songs.
13 out of
14.
23.
Yeah.
So there's 10 that didn't make it. To me, okay, so I also judge an album by like how far I can get through it without doing like last track was hard, like Spin It Back. I wasn't spinning back a lot of songs on this album at all.
Really?
Can I ask,
Like-
do you do a ratio?
Of what?
Like if there's 23 songs and you like half of them, to you that's like a failure, it's like 50%, or
Well, I also want to talk about, we'll get into that too. That's what I'm trying to think. It's like, how do we judge an album, right, off of being good or bad? To me, it's replay value. It's how many times do songs stand out where I want to replay it before I finish the album? And yeah, also like I was talking to someone about this recently, like how many songs would you keep and how many songs would you throw away? And the guy I was talking to said he would keep 19 out of 23. I think that's generous. I would not keep 19 songs off that album.
But I will say that this album, and he kind of mentioned it when I think he was academic he said it, where he said that this is one of those where you have to give it time, like it's gonna grow on you.
We say that about all his albums, though.
No.
He
And
said
no,
that.
I don't think you
and they
say-
do that though.
But it's not. I don't think we haven't said it about every.
Most of them we've had. They said it about Take Care.
Honestly,
And they were right.
Yes, they
But
said it about.
But this is what I'm saying.
but-
What album have they said it about that they weren't right?
They said it about.
They said it about CLB,
Yeah.
and
but
I
to
felt
me,
it did better in time.
And
It-
they
it
almost
did-
did. Honestly, never mind.
Yeah,
Honestly,
but
never
Honestly,
mind.
and did
people
very well
hated
with
that
it.
instantly,
Yeah.
and
I'm
then
not
they
gonna
started
lie.
liking it.
First time, like,
But
first
my
time I
thing
heard
is,
it.
I can always tell, like, for example, Her Loss, people hated Her Loss when it first came out, right? Like, I was in St. Martin when Her Loss came out, so I didn't listen to it when I was there. But I was reading the reviews, and everyone,
You thought people? I thought the opposite. I thought a lot of people liked
No,
her.
if
But the
you
criticism
know,
was the
the
same as this
critici-
album. Oh, he's old, dissing all these people, and wants to be young. Like that's
kind
most the
of, but people
criticism
were
of
calling
Her
him
Loss,
like
too.
it was more people calling him he's so misogynistic, like all stuff like that. Like people did not like a lot of the critics of Her Loss was pretty negative. I liked Her Loss right off the bat. And also with Certified Lover Boy, like you can still tell, like, okay, you guys might not like this now, but there's bangers. Like this is a good run. I don't feel that way about this album at all. Like this is the first time I felt on a Drake album, like, yeah, this is not like I'm bored.
And keep it a buck. People love misogynistic music. Y'all got to stop acting
Well,
like you
rap
don't
is
like.
a misogynistic genre.
Exactly.
Like let's be real.
And people love it. So
And that's why that's not
like,
why,
when
but-
Drake is misogynistic, people want to cry. I saw this tweet where a lot of people were saying, having that sentiment about
Goalpost moves for him, man.
about how like Drake needs to rap about other things and like grow up and whatever.
Taxes and
How come Drake has to grow up but Future doesn't have to grow up? People will let Future talk about drugs and women and cheating. Future is 40.
But the response to that is, oh, well, Drake's a different artist. We hold Drake to a different standard than we hold Future.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I've heard in response
Yeah.
to that criticism.
Yeah, but
Which
I
is
just-
kind of true, right? We do.
They definitely do, but I just feel like you said, like people just hold Drake in such a high regard, and he has so many different bags that I don't know. Like it's tough. I can see. I agree on him taking a break because I think it also
He gave us
It
a lot of
definitely-
music in the last like
and
what,
it got
year
to
or
a
two?
point.
Yep.
I'd say over the last 3 or 4 years, it got to the point where I don't think people, and I'm not even glazing, but I feel like I don't think people really appreciate Drake as much as they used to because he's so seen and he drops so much. Like people aren't like as thankful for the music because there's so much out. Like if Drake moved like Kendrick or J. Cole and dropped once every like 4 years, or you only saw Drake once every 4 months in public, people would lose their minds. I think just because he's so public and he drops so much that people are just like, oh, that's just Drake. And they're acting like Drake's not one of the like best artists.
I think that's harder to do than be the mysterious, like, oh, I drop once every 5 years type thing. Like, I think it's harder to be out every single year. You're always
His
putting out
relevancy, right?
yeah,
He's
I
been
think that's-
relevant for the past 15 years.
Yeah.
Like
And-
he's been at the top for the past 15 years.
And also, I feel like people. My bad. I feel like people, like you're allowed to have a album that's not the greatest. Like every big artist has an album or two that people are like, yeah, this wasn't it. Every
Yeah.
single one of them.
So why can't this album be?
It can, but people attributing this album to Drake falling off, you can't. Because eventually he's gonna come back with a smash single again, and people are just gonna love it.
I wouldn't
again.
call it falling off, but I will call it. I'm not like I don't like it. Like it's just
Yeah.
simple. I don't like it.
No, just one thing about him. He's definitely like just like a marketing genius. Where like he doesn't like he just knows how to market himself. Where regardless if you like it or not, it's gonna get streams and he's gonna get paid. And I've to me, I'm like he's just at that point where it's just like he knows where he's targeting. This one, it was definitely to like TikTokers, the Kai Sanats, because they were the ones that go going crazy and streaming because of all these specific artists that's on. And at the end of the day, he's getting paid. So it's like he's not, like my opinion. He's just giving what like the internet wants, and then but the real people who like really love his music, like the old Drake, are not gonna be pleased with it, in my opinion.
That's fair. But also, like, what determines whether a rapper is a failure or a success, right? Because
You're good.
what?
No, you're good.
Because
It's a good flow. Good
Joe
transition.
Budden,
Yeah, good.
called Drake out. I don't listen to the Joe Budden podcast. I don't really like Joe Budden. I've said multiple times. I'm not a Joe Budden fan. So y'all can look at me crazy if you want to. That man
No, I
is not.
still like the
don't.
transition.
I don't really rock with him. I don't really.
I didn't rock with his statement. I didn't rock with it. It's
Yeah,
like,
but my thing is, like Tresor always says, two things can be true. Maybe not in the way that he said it, but two things can be true. I understand how people are saying, Drake's trying to appeal to this younger market. I understand, Drake is like, in his gonna be 40 he's still trying to like do what like young kids do. I get it, and we all know that. Like you said, this like the Lil Yachty's, all like the Kai Cenats, he's the Central C's. Like Drake stays relevant because he gets in with the next generation.
Yep.
He's been very good at doing that. Some people are,
He's been doing it.
Oh, 100%.
Which, by the way, is what Kanye West does anytime he has a new album. He's with the people who are current of the moment. When Jay-Z made Blueprint 3, he was with Cudi, Cole, and Drake
Right.
making all these songs too. Like,
100%.
just that's a big criticism too. That's like, oh,
It's
he needs
just
to
'cause they
ride other
don't-
people's waves.
It's just
right?
because those artists, they don't get seen out with these people. That's what I'm saying. It's just about Drake being seen. Kanye was in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium with
Jack Harlow.
with Fabio and Jack Harlow doing push-ups for Donda, and no one says that.
no one says he's trying to be young. He's yeah. That criticism isn't as loud for that.
Yeah, but I also think that Drake does a lot of talking about like, oh, she was 21. This and that. Like he does a lot of like age dropping in his song. He's
So,
like,
so specifically, what Budden's criticizing?
yeah, which I
The
mean, like,
younger
I said,
girls.
yeah, which I mean, like, listen,
When we say younger, we mean younger than his age. Like
yeah,
not
for
like
sure.
minors or
No,
something.
I don't say
Younger but
minors, but I'm
legal.
saying like, sorry.
Younger but legal.
Yes,
Yes,
younger
that's
but
what-
legal, 100%.
that's what
So
we're
yeah,
talking about.
but I mean, did Joe Budden say it in the best way? 100% no. But also, it's Joe Budden. Like Joe Budden's he's just a loudest guy and ignorant guy in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like that's Joe Budden's character. So did he present in the best way? No. But do I kind of see through the lines what he's saying? A little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yeah, he said she was 21 on the album. Drake is 37. Like, I mean, yeah. If you want to talk to younger girls, okay, sure. But I mean, it's not going to rub everybody the right way. It is what it is, right? But also, Joe Budden is a loser. Like, Drake also said that. But
He said he's a failure.
But he also said he was a
failed at
failure.
music.
What determines, like, do you generally think Joe Budden was a failure at music?
Not at all.
No, absolutely not. No.
And
I
what
think-
determines a failure at music?
I think go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think that's just like, okay, now we're just like sending personal shots at each other. Like,
Right,
I don't even
okay.
think he believes that, because older Drake has revered Joe Budden as
Right.
like someone that he like looked up to as a rapper. Like
You
as
could
a
point
lyricist.
at it and be like, oh, when Drake was in this era, he was sounding like Joe like
Right.
this. Like there's
And Drake left quite a lengthy paragraph on that post, right? Drake, who is one of the greatest artists of our generation, took time out of his day, from the Champagne Poppy account, to write that long paragraph.
No, but he
he's a
usually
human.
stays silent.
He's human being.
He usually
No, I
stays
understand,
silent.
but that's my point, right? Do we think now, because you're only really going to respond to things when it hits a nerve.
Absolutely.
So do you think that Drake saw some type of truth or some type of trigger in what Joe Budden said that hit a nerve? Because he responded multiple times. He responded in the paragraph. He responded through IG captions. Like, he was kind of... Do you think he was triggered by what he said? I think he was triggered by what he said.
I think it was definitely triggered, but like it's also not the first time where Joe Budden like
Has called
Drake,
him out.
and Drake has been silent, you know. So, but Drake's at an era where like he doesn't give a damn what anybody thinks,
Mm-hmm.
and he has it. Like everyone's just looking at him. So I think it's just one to respond. Like one of those things where like I'm done with it. Like I'm just.
You see his caption though, like y'all been playing loose with my name. Like don't be surprised if I come and bring it to you.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
I think Drake's speaking more to the personal thing that's between him and Joe Budden.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
if you think about it too, Joe Budden was kind of what Drake was supposed to be, you know? Like Joe Budden came out with Pump It Up and was supposed to be the guy, you know? Like he was projected to be like the biggest rapper and everything. So I think a lot of disdain that Joe Budden holds and looks at Drake with as like, you did what I was supposed to do, so everything else, like, you're supposed to execute it like this. You're supposed to do it like this. And he has his criticisms for him.
Right.
And, like, Drake also took, like, was inspired a lot by Joe Budden coming up, too. So it's, like, I guess that it's almost like Pusha T, you know? He listened to a lot of Pusha T growing up.
Right.
And, like, I think there's a big personal thing because it's him saying it, you know?
So when do you
And it's
turn
such a personal
around
thing.
and shoot the person that you used to admire?
when they start pissing you off. Like, yeah, I don't know. And then when you start,
Idols become rivals.
yeah, and then
Right.
when you start, like, you get a name of your own, at a point in time, it might become that. I see it. But, and then also that complemented with this younger generation who only knows Joe Budden as a media personality.
Right.
So all they hear is, oh, Joe Budden sucks. Joe Budden was a trash rapper where they probably never even like heard Joe Budden's music.
What you know about mood
And they weren't.
music?
They
But Joe
obviously
Budden
weren't
is. I think
around.
Joe Budden. Even though I don't like Joe Budden, I'm the opposite. I can't stand Joe Budden as a media personality. But Joe Budden can rap.
Yeah,
he
but,
could rap.
but that's what I'm
But, like,
saying. But
it's-
most people don't know that because they
Yeah.
haven't listened, or because of the narrative about him, they don't want to listen. So
Right.
like they're gonna say that regardless. So especially the younger kids.
Right.
So like it's easy for that narrative to run with if a lot of people aren't even familiar.
Yeah.
Sticky times.
450 men in Nishi jeans.
Wait. What do you guys think of Birdman's response?
I don't know
What
where
the,
that
where did that come from? What is Birdman even talking about?
He's standing on business. That's what he's doing.
But what is,
Yo,
like, what
that
is
was
Birdman
crazy.
even saying? I don't even get it.
He's like told like Joe Budden like, yo, you're not on a real gangster ish. Like,
Okay.
they stop talking. You're not on that real gangster ish. I'm
But what's
paraphrasing.
Birdman gonna do?
What? Nothing.
Yeah,
Was
you're on
Birdman
your own.
gonna-
You're on your
I'm not
own,
saying that. I'm not saying that in a bad way. But I'm like, I thought Birdman was like, calm, like not
You
really.
thought Birdman was calm?
Now,
Does he look like a calm gentleman?
You think a guy that comes to the Breakfast Club at 8 in the morning with 19 goons to cuss out Charlemagne for 5 minutes is a calm guy? You think
But-
he has an end goal, like long-term plans and
Does
shit?
he
so?
give you like a happy aura? Like he's
I'm
a happy
thinking in
guy?
2023, Birdman is maybe taking a
No,
little bit
he's-
of a back seat.
he's just-
He's not
more-
giving jovial.
He's just hella rich where he doesn't have to do
Yeah,
anything.
he's not doing nothing himself.
So
Okay,
And
fair.
fists and bullets don't get old.
Okay,
So
really, fists get old. Maybe not.
because when the fists get old, you get younger fists.
Nah.
You just get new fists.
I can't open this water.
Fists will
Me.
never.
I don't know what's going on.
Fists will never run out.
Okay, fair. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
that was crazy.
I don't know,
But like
man.
even the fact I love like what do you guys think of the Drewski and like Birdman kind of like back and forth?
Yeah, what was that? Was that
I've
real?
said it before. I've said
Was
it
that
once,
real?
I've said it again.
I don't know if it's real
Stand
or
on
fake.
business. I personally think it's fake.
Drewski's not
I
on
think
TV.
that's fake.
It has to be fake.
Like, how do you like you just promote your album? Your
You
songs.
can't be mad
standing
at
on business.
Drewski.
That's how you know
on
Drewski's the real one, because he can get Birdman to go along with a bit.
Yeah,
And we don't know if it's real or not.
You think it's a bit?
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because Drake commented on it too. It was like, Birdman sending our business on Gladys.
I don't know. I feel like there's been a lot of Drake talk in the last week. Obviously, the album and him finishing the concert.
He's
a
a
little
marketing
exasperating.
genius. Like,
Yeah.
he has like, October very own arena. Like, he's a marketing genius, and that's one thing that
Is
you
he a
can't take
marketing
away.
genius, or
Genius.
does he have someone who is a marketing genius?
I think him and like he well, it started out with just him, but now he has a team around him that adds on to it,
Right.
But regardless, it's just like him and his team, like the way they're promoting his brand, like is endless. Like who do you see has their own, either has Scotia covering their own branding and putting OVO on it?
That's true.
No one's doing that.
Well, I
ever.
mean, Toronto's his city, so
Yeah, his branding is really good.
yeah, the OVO branding is great. But I do think it's just, it's a lot of Drake talk, and I do agree that he needs to take a break.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, because I do love Drake's music. I listen to Drake all the time. But would I be upset if Drake doesn't release music for the next 2 years? I don't think so.
Yo, he released 4 or 5 albums in the
Yeah.
last 2 years. Like,
Yeah, like I would not be upset if Drake decided I'm not gonna release album for the next 2 years.
Yeah, just a 1-2 feature.
Yeah, I can do maybe a
I'd be cool with
feature, maybe a single. But if he said no albums for the next 2 years, that is fine.
yeah.
Well, you know what this made, like, kind of, we've talked about this a little bit, though, too. And I feel like the NBA is in a similar situation where it's like their golden boy is on their way out on the, like, back end of their career. And it's kind of like, if we get another year next year, like we had this year, of rap music being very, and there's no Drake presence whatsoever, I feel like it'd be even worse.
I get.
Someone
I get what
needs
he
to
means.
step up. We need
'Cause there's
someone.
no-
We need someone.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
because
fine.
I'll say
But you know-
Drake is
sorry.
definitely like the North Star of rap, where it's like it's something to look forward to. Because Kendrick's not dropping.
No.
J. Cole barely drops, so people don't really have.
But
hope.
didn't J. Cole
He's
say
focused
on
on
he
Dream,
says
bro.
his next album's called The Fall Off?
Yeah, he has an
Whatever
album
it is.
coming, but
Yeah.
we don't know when that's coming. Drake is the only one that people like
Can count on.
hope, can count on dropping, and they hope. So take Drake out, it's like
It's depressing.
And especially if the music coming out is mid, which this year it was pretty mid. Like, what are people really, like, what are you listening to? What are you looking forward to?
What are you checking for? Yeah. When's the next time? We're at 45 minutes. When's the next time we're going to do the first 45 minutes of a pod for someone's album? That it's an event like that.
Like, it would literally have to be like J. Cole or Kendrick. Those are the only two names I could think of.
Yeah.
And they're 36, 37 too. Like, they're getting there too. So
Scary time for music.
young people, figure it out.
Scary time.
Because,
for
like
music.
I said before, I feel like music is going into more of just like a subgenre type of wave where it's like, I like this type of music and this is what I listen to. And if you don't like this type of music, you're not gonna understand why I like this type of stuff. So that's like the Yeet, Playboy, Cardi, Benny X type wave. If you don't like that, you hate it. Like, there's no in between. It's either you love it or you hate it. It's different than like the Drake, J. Cole, Kendricks, where it's like the average person probably likes it. Now it's like it's drill music, Jersey club music, the what's it called? Like the rage music, backpack rap. Like, it's everything's in a genre. There's not really anything that's kind of will cover the bases.
I think Toronto artists has that, you know, the opportunity to take over, you know?
Who?
I'm
I'm asking who if he
Personally,
had
You got to
Like-
stand on business for this one, though.
A lot
For
of
this
like,
take. You for
yo,
them too.
and yo, like everything Ocean, like
I'm not familiar.
Like Hawaii Mighty is a lot of underground artists, you know. Realist K, a lot of potential right
I like
there.
Realist K.
But the thing is, like,
You're naming good names, but you're trying to say the next up as in the next.
like
Drizzy Drake?
No, I feel like just like Toronto is like uprising, just like how Atlanta, you know, like
You think?
I think so. I think so.
I
think. You know what I'm saying?
My bad. In your opinion too, like, I just want to know what it is with, okay, because Toronto, like, Quiet as Kept kind of like runs music.
It does.
In terms of producers and like the top artists. But like, I don't get it. Like, there's so many producers from Toronto that a lot that people don't even know about that are doing crazy stuff. So the producers are killing it.
Yep.
The cream of the crop Toronto artists are killing it, but it's like there's such a big gap between the first ballot Hall of Famers or the first team All NBA and the second team All NBA of Toronto. As opposed to other cities where the gap's not as far. Like Atlanta, you'll know who's at the top: 21, Lil Baby, Migos, Future. But then you could go under, and then you have like the Gunnas and like the Lil
Baby.
You're putting
Lil
Gunna
Keys.
under Lil Baby?
The Atlanta
Yeah.
third team can beat most cities starting. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So just like for most cities in America, like the 1 and the 2 team isn't as far. Why is the 1 and the 2 team so far in Toronto? Like, I never understood
It's
it.
just, like, there's a lot of hate. Like, I think it's just like a lot of hate in the beginning. And even like, the OGs of hip hop in the city will say that. It's just, no one really supported each other. No one really supported Drake in his upbringing. That's why even Drake is like, oh, like, I'm not really support Toronto, because there is a lot of hate. I think it's now where everyone's trying to really work with each other, and I see the different genres of like artists who are like, like, who are doing well, who have the potential, So I think it's just more of like everyone collabing and network and just working with each other and using their networks within each other, like how like reggaeton, how they're able to just like there's like 6 real reggaeton artists on that one track, but they're getting 1 billion.
Say it again.
views. Reggaeton.
Yeah. And it's just hip hop, because Toronto R&B artists, like, they're cool. Like, I feel like
true. Yeah.
like the average Toronto R&B artist probably has decent music, but the average Toronto rapper's music probably isn't the greatest. Like, there is a disparity.
Yeah.
The average Toronto producer is probably crazy too. That's just something that I've noticed that I think that needs to fix.
That's true. And
so a lot of enabling going on.
Enabling?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, the music's great. You should keep going.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Oh yeah,
Like people are lying to their
I'm gonna
homies.
support you. I'm gonna you know.
right? No, it's real. I feel that.
Tresor's not doing that.
I'm not.
No, I
doing
know.
that. I don't like none of the stuff people be putting out, bro. But I'm not a hater, so I'll just stay quiet about it. If I don't like it, I just move on. I'm not gonna say I don't like it, but it's just not for me. I just feel like I don't know if people just aren't trying, or just the quality level is like the quality level just needs to be raised. Somehow it needs to be raised.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's a lack of infrastructure, lack of
Definitely.
platforms, where
Definitely.
it's just like, it's just our labels don't know what to do with our cultured artists, so that's why people try to fetch over the States, but like it's starting to change. Like now the Billboard Canada just launched like last week, they
Right.
launched with publicizing like the Indian market in Canada and stuff. So it's getting to a point where we are getting those platforms, but
Right.
it's gonna
Slowly.
slowly. But it's going to really take, but I think not enough people are hungry, and it's going to there's so much opportunity, but is someone really going out and fetching for it?
Cause think about it. You guys tell me who is the second team All NBA of Toronto?
Well, let's
Like
name
people that you can solidify.
I say Nav.
No, I would put
to
Nav
me, he's a
there.
first teamer.
I wouldn't
No,
put
no.
Nav.
We're
in the
putting
first
Nav.
No,
Okay,
no, no.
first
Five.
team is Drake.
First 5 people though.
team. Okay, Drake.
Oh, we're doing 5 people.
That's what a team. That's what a roster
Yeah.
is.
Oh, I thought we were just,
okay.
I don't know if we're actually doing 5. Okay,
the-
so
Drake, Weeknd.
Weekend, Justin Bieber. Are we doing hip hop or just artists? Sorry.
I'll say artists.
Okay.
Yeah, Drake,
So Drake,
Weeknd,
Weeknd,
Bieber,
Tory.
Party, and Tory.
yeah,
That's the undisputed fight.
yeah.
You can't argue with
You can't
that.
argue that.
There's no one else that would be above
Obviously,
those
Tory
five.
just for music
Yeah,
purposes.
Tory. If we're gonna say Tory, but
For music purposes only.
Okay, yeah. Then Nav's
Clear.
the starting point guard for.
So now
second team.
Nav is definitely the starting point
Yeah.
guard. And then who?
Jessie Reyes. I think I'll put
I
her
wouldn't
second
count
pick.
her because that's more
Would you
R&B.
put Jesse Reyes? But
I
we're,
know artists,
no, but we're
artists.
doing artists
Artists
though.
up
Artists,
there, then
okay.
yeah.
If
We're
we're
just doing
doing
artists.
artists, then yeah, Jesse. I'd
You
put
put Jesse Reyes in tier 2?
I put
Yeah.
where she's moving your Sam Smith tour, her last
Absolutely,
album,
absolutely,
did
yeah.
so it killed it.
Okay, so
put her
Nav,
in
Jesse
the 2.
Reyes.
Pressa.
But Preston doesn't line up to Nav and
Yeah.
Jesse
Well,
Reyes.
Well, this is what
really.
he's talking about the team 2
disparity.
being there being a
I'll put
disparity.
I don't
But
put,
even
but I wouldn't
Woods.
put Preston with Jesse Reyes and Nav.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Okay, who are you putting next then?
Roy Woods.
Roy, yeah.
Before
Before
Pressa?
Pressa?
Yeah, he has.
I'm like,
But I won't
this is a scary
lie,
conversation,
people in
bro.
the U.S. do like Roy Woods a lot.
Yeah.
I have friends in the U.S. who definitely like, they're like,
He
yo,
toured-
they like
both
Roy
toured
Woods a lot.
in the United States.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm putting, no disrespect, Roy Woods in the same category as Jesse Reyes, though. Jesse Reyes is pretty, like, she's solid.
Yo, Connor Price. Even though he's
getting
like
up there, but
I don't
he's
know
like
who that is.
internet. That's like internet. But I don't know if I'd put him in that.
No?
I wouldn't put Connor Price above like Pressa and
Ooh,
Yeah,
Division would
yeah.
maybe be tier 2.
I'd put Division tier 2.
I'd put Division. So I'll do Division, Jesse Reyes,
Nav.
Nav. I don't know if I'm putting Roy Woods in tier 2.
If we had to,
Maybe
you
Roy
would
and
have to
Pressa.
round it out with
I'd say,
Pressa and
but-
Roy.
Maybe Roy and Pressa,
Pressa
yeah.
and Roy would have, if you had to pick someone, they'd round out the
Yeah.
team.
I think that's a pretty good second team, man.
And then tier
not bad.
3,
It's not bad.
who's tier 3? Like Free A?
I was waiting to drop
Yeah.
Free.
Free A should be bigger than what
Like
he
tier.
is.
Northside
His
Benji?
music-
Is he tier 3?
You'd
Northside
probably
for
put
sure.
Barry.
Sad Boy. Sad Boy is doing sick right now.
Who? Belly?
But Belly's not from
But Belly's,
Toronto.
where's
like
he
what's
from?
happening.
Ottawa.
Ottawa.
I mean, I guess we're kind of, yeah, he's from Ottawa, but
Dylan St. Clair.
That's
I don't know if I'd put him
Is he
beside
Toronto though?
them.
Like
and even like Raheem.
is.
Raheem would probably be like, he's
Yeah.
coming up, but I would probably
Yeah.
put him at like tier 4.
Toby.
Toby.
Tier 4.
Toby's been doing a lot.
I wouldn't put him on
But
tier 3.
numbers wise, Toby's
Okay, but also that's what I'm saying. So what, like, is it numbers that is the distinguishing factor between failure and is it the numbers? Is it the accolades? Is it what is it?
So
Is it
also-
Grammys? Is it awards? What
It
is
It's an
the
amalgamation of all those.
It depends on
things.
your
Okay.
thing because like we're saying, if we're doing that, then where would we put Smiley? Like Smiley's name is
Back of the block.
big.
And he's like low key kind of influential. Like there's people that like listen to him and get a little.
Ice Spice says she loves Smiley.
Bia, like, has a whole
gets
song,
a lot of
yeah.
her sauce from Smiley.
Huh?
So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like you said,
hard.
it's a tough conversation.
It is
'cause
a tough
depends
conversation.
what your vibe is.
But that's what I'm trying to say. That there's so much opportunity for that next person to really take that spot. You know,
What
It's
spot?
Like it's just
The
that
one spot.
Stop laughing.
No, I'm so scared of this conversation.
Why are you scared?
Because we're talking Toronto about how people are, you know? Like,
Oh, I mean, this is just.
No,
we're
we're
sort of
not talking
like-
I'm
about
not
people.
hating.
We're
This
just
is
talking
just
about like
banter.
negative about
I haven't said
anybody.
negative nothing about nothing,
No,
but we're being.
that's how I feel. But
But also, like, we are, as I'm trying to say, what spot are you talking about? Because if you're talking about
Like the number
Aubrey,
one
Drake,
spot?
Graham spot, that is a
No one in the
I'm
huge
like a spot. I'm
shoe.
like okay. I'm like maybe like a nav level type of like a spot.
So the
Like,
starting point guard for
outside-
team 2.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll say, because there's
I-
no way, respectfully, I don't think anyone in tier 2 rap is close to filling the shoes of people who are in tier 1.
Because I think
That's
honestly,
no disrespect. Tier 1
Yeah.
is just that influential.
Yeah,
We're
that's
talking
what I'm
about
saying.
Justin
Tier
Bieber,
1
one of the biggest pop stars
ever.
ever.
So the 5
Okay.
spot is Tory and Party?
Sorry?
You said the 5 spot is Tory.
Yeah,
and
but
Party.
also
Yeah,
Party.
Yeah, you can't.
Because that's the thing. Really.
Party is writing.
We're talented, man.
We are talented, but I'm saying
Right.
tier
Even
1
Tory.
is just so. Yeah, I'm
Tory
saying
Lanez.
like.
Tory
Yeah.
and Party just on the writing side.
And this is
like,
no
just
disrespect to
musicality
anyone
side.
outside of those 5, but I'm saying those are very big shoes
is.
to fill, and that's no disrespect. They have crazy
'Cause that
influence on the
5,
music
you
industry.
could put that 5 against like any 5 in the world.
Yeah.
Music
Really.
looks differently
You could,
in
yes,
the
you
last
can.
50
Yeah, you can.
years.
can.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Any
More than
5 in the world from any
hits,
city.
Hits, yes.
Okay, yeah, because we have the Weekend Bieber.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was saying, and also
I don't want to square it with New York, correct?
the Weekend
No,
Bieber.
okay, no.
Atlanta, we can compete with Atlanta.
I
New
don't
York,
know.
Our
maybe
top
not.
5?
No, we couldn't, man.
Our top 5.
Yeah, we can.
Our
Yeah, we
top
can.
5 cannot compete with
My opinion, we
Atlanta's
can.
top 5.
Let's do
Yes.
Atlanta's top 5. I'd like to be wrong
This
about
is
this.
current.
Atlanta's
I would
top
really like to
5.
be wrong
Wow,
about
we're
this.
really doing this.
Future, Baby.
Young Thug.
No, man.
Thug.
Andre 3000.
No, we're talking about current
Oh.
rap. We're not
Oh,
talking
okay,
legacy
current.
acts.
Okay,
Not
okay,
like
okay.
like
This guy
current
said
rap.
Andre.
Of course,
He's
of
an
course,
outcast.
Of course, if we're
No,
doing
you're right,
of
though. You
all
are right.
time-
You are right.
Of
You
course,
are
we're
right.
doing
We're
of
gonna all time. Yeah, we're gonna all time this.
Okay,
Then
fine.
Atlanta for sure.
I'm
but-
talking about like the
Because
music
then we could put
scene
Cardinal
now.
Official in like tier
Okay,
1.
but Bieber. How current? Yeah, I guess they're all
Bieber is
current.
current. What?
I like that.
Yeah.
Bieber's not current?
No, he's
Him
current.
and Don
But I mean, like,
Toliver, crazy. Like what?
But let's do Atlanta's 5.
Future,
Young Thug.
Baby,
Thug.
Thug, Migos.
and probably
Migos.
21 would be the top 5 right now.
Over
Well, I
over
mean-
Lil Baby, yeah. Over Lil
No,
Baby.
I
Would
put Baby
Migos
in
be
there.
current?
Okay.
Yeah.
this is
Like,
what I mean by
yes.
just like okay, current, but
So would
I
it be
would put
Gunna
there-
Baby? Because Gunna arguably had the best album of this year.
Yeah.
So would it be Gunna
don't know
Baby
if
if you
Future
don't put Gunna on
21?
the first team for Atlanta,
No,
that's
no, I put
great.
Gunna-
That's what I'm thinking.
I'd put
No.
Gunna over Migos.
That's what I'm saying. So who did we say?
I'd put Gunna over Migos.
From legacy
Right
or
now,
current?
right now.
Okay, not
Okay,
legacy
right now,
though.
right now.
Because I'm saying
No.
there's no way from a like holistic scale we're putting
Holistic.
Gunna.
No, we're talking about music
yeah,
right
like
now.
from if we're talking about all time, we're not putting Gunna over the Migos.
Yeah, we're not doing
Oh
all
wait,
time.
hold on. We're freaking Ti.
Holistic, like
No,
we're
we're
doing
not
current.
doing legacy.
Did I do that
Current.
correctly?
Okay.
I don't know if you did. I'll double
yeah,
check.
holistic, right?
Isn't holistic being healthy?
I've heard about that. Holistic
But isn't holistic
nutritionist.
like whole? Google it, Trey, please.
I hope so.
I don't care.
I hope you could use that word.
But
that
yeah,
way.
I don't know. Well, that's
But
a
from
debate.
a-
People, you
in
could debate
full view.
Migos or
But if you put Bieber, Drake, Party, Tory, and The Weeknd against Future, Thug,
Doug,
Gunna, Baby, and
Migos.
Migos
Or
like-
Savage.
or Savage, it's not the playing field is
You
not.
said we're slapping them.
I don't know about
I don't know if we're
slapping,
slapping.
But it's slapping them
What
in
do we
what
do?
way?
What are we trying to do
And
though?
hits,
Like
and hits.
We could.
hits.
We could
We
win.
could.
I don't know if we're slapping.
Because I mean, Drake
Okay, that's
alone,
slapping, but
Drake
we're
and The
definitely we're
Weeknd,
beating them.
Drake and The
We're beating
Weeknd alone.
them. Hits.
if they took those two teams and were like make the hardest song possible. Like
But what type of song?
I don't know, just a song that everyone's gonna like.
Drake, Bieber,
Yo, Bieber
Tory,
alone,
if
like
he wasn't-
I don't know.
Bieber's
I
fans
think
alone.
for our teams,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
put
so if
Tory,
Tory
put Tory.
was just regular human,
Tory,
not
our
crazy,
team-
still good at music.
See, the thing is, our team, I
Then-
think, compared to the Atlanta team has like a higher average score than our 5, but our
I feel what you
top
mean. Yeah, but our
3
top carry.
are like
Yeah.
carry.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if you put like who the bottom 2 or 3 would probably be like Party and Tory. Would be
Yeah,
the
they,
bottom
what do you mean?
2.
They are the bottom
the 5, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Drake, The Weeknd, and Bieber are like
Yeah.
top
so
3.
Party and Tory might have a long night against Baby or Thug or Gunna or Migos or
That's true.
But
That is
I still
true.
think we would come out with that W.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we come out the W too.
I
That was pretty hard
I
in
live
that
for
joint.
ball terms, basketball, like rap conversations. man.
And Atlanta would probably be the only like city that has a
But Atlanta's tier 2 is doo-dooing our tier 2, wiping the ground with our tier 2.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Is Lotto in that tier 2? If Lotto's in that tier,
Right.
man,
I didn't even remember her.
Lotto.
I forgot.
Who else is Lakia Atlanta too?
I don't know. I know.
So what? Lotto, Lakia.
I wouldn't put
But I
her
wouldn't
in
put
the
Lakia
tier
tier
two,
2.
yeah,
I put
no.
Lakia maybe tier
This
3.
is tier 2 Atlanta right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Personally,
that
I'll put. I
We
wouldn't
didn't put Gunna in the 1, right? So
we did put Gunna in the 1.
No,
It was
you-
Baby
It was,
Gunna
Gunna.
coming off the bench
it was
is
either Gunna or Migos was the last spot.
No, that
Kanye
West?
who?
Chicago.
Kanye West is from Chicago.
Chicago.
He was born in Atlanta.
He was probably
though.
born in
Okay,
Atlanta,
but
he's from
when he was there for
Chicago.
2
He
days?
reps-
Okay,
he
when we
reps
do the
Chicago.
New York one, I'm going to say Tupac because he was born in.
Kanye reps Chicago.
Yeah. No, I've never heard Kanye West say Atlanta.
The Atlanta
personally-
team's killing us.
Person as a respect.
We didn't even put. You know who like is a sleeper in Atlanta that we didn't even put?
Who?
Playboy Cardi.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I realized Cardi.
For that wave, he's smoking.
And Lil Yachty.
everybody. And Yachty.
Y'all from Atlanta too?
Oh, yeah. Okay, personally, as a respect, I would put Gunna in tier 1 because Gunna is the one that actually like personally like put like what Young Thug and Gunna put on for Lil Baby.
Yeah.
If
So I
it's
would
right now,
put-
he's a
I would-
starting.
Gunna
person
was
for
writing
King
for
One.
Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would put Gunna in the top. So wait, so yeah, our top tier was Thug, Future, 21, Migos, and Gunna. No, Thug, Future, 21, Baby, and
Because
Gunna.
you said
You have to
Because
put
we
Lil
said
Baby
we
in
put current. That's why we took
Yeah.
Migos out for Gunna.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough team to beat. So
But like, I personally would put like Lil Yachty in tier 1.
Man,
Y'all don't think so?
Not after.
no.
of those
Not after
5,
what?
I think he's definitely
'Cause
one of the top.
He's been here for a long time. He's been in for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
has he
wouldn't put
really
in
like?
one. He's definitely he's one of the team captains of tier 2 though. He is. Because Yachty pulled like a not to the same degree, but he kind of did like what Dirk did, where it was like he had his time, he kind of like fell off and then came back.
Reinvented
It was
Right,
like a
yeah.
crazy.
I feel you.
I'll tell you what.
So I rate that.
With this concept, I think that New York's all-time team would beat anybody, but their current team would get blown out by 20 by most cities.
Oh yeah, I feel you.
But who's New York's current team? Ice Spice.
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice,
Ice Spice
Fabio.
is starting point guard. God damn.
Ice-
TJ.
I know. But if we're talking about current,
TJ, Ice Spice,
yeah,
Fabio,
TJ, Ice Spice,
Cardi
Fabio,
B.
Cardi.
Cardi.
and
Their whole lineup's women.
I don't know who.
a lot of their thing is women. Yeah.
But New York would have a strong second team.
Even
though.
Houston would
Yeah.
have a pretty strong
'cause-
5 too.
Yeah.
Of all time, Beyonce's in there.
If Pop
Travis.
Smoke was still alive, he would have been in.
Travis
Megan
in
Thee
there.
Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion's in there.
Don Tall, yeah, eight.
Oh,
eight
A
Boogie's
Boogie.
on their
Oh
first
yeah.
team.
For
yeah,
Houston?
Yeah.
For no,
For
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 New
New
York.
York, yeah, New York.
A
Sorry.
They're
Boogie.
A team
That's
right
good.
now.
Oh yeah, Rocky.
yeah.
But I wouldn't put Rocky in tier
It's not
one.
a current act.
Not current tier 1. No.
Yeah.
Yo, no, New York has a strong tier 1 to tier 3 still.
Yeah, they do have a
Tier
strong
2,
tier of all
Tier 2,
time.
all time.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, all time,
all time they're killing,
they're-
but
Yeah.
even current, they're.
Are you
they're
putting
second.
Joe Budden on?
But he's from Jersey. He
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
really
a
rep New
Jersey.
York.
Yeah, but he's still.
No, Jersey can
No,
have their
Jersey
own
has
team.
its own thing. They're
Okay.
they're like Freeway and
If
stuff.
you think about it, Jersey has a
Jersey.
Or no, Freeway's Philly.
Lauren Hill,
Yeah.
Jersey,
I'm trying to think who else is Jersey.
Joe Budden's Jersey,
Sue Surf.
Oh my God.
Freaking Michael B. Jordan.
Fetty Wap's Jersey,
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, but he's an actor, so yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
Wap. Fetty Wap from Jersey.
Sorry.
Right.
Yo, the
All
best battle
time.
rappers are from New Jersey, man.
Oh, let's not get into the battle rap.
Oh, Red and Arsenal, New
You
Jersey
know what
Twerk.
pisses me off with rappers though that I just realized? I don't like when the big rappers make a new nickname off of the nickname. Like,
You hate
you know
Diddy.
what I mean?
I was like,
No,
Diddy
I hate
changed his
the-
name like 45 times in his career.
And I feel like it's so unnecessary. Like, for instance, like, you know, like Lil Baby has his regular name, and then people call him Lil Baby. Some people call him Baby, and now people call him Wham. Where did Wham come from?
I've never
That's the
heard
first
that.
time I've heard Wham.
See, people
I've
call
never
Lil Baby
heard that.
Wham. Or even Thug. He has his name, then they call him Thug, Thugger, Jeffrey, Spider. I don't know what, like,
Spider.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Spider.
he said,
In
yeah.
the song Ski, he said Spider.
Future. They call him Future. Now people
Hendrix.
call him Hendrick,
Pluto.
Where did Pluto come from?
Lil Wayne is Wayne, Wheezy, Tunchi. Like,
What is Tunchi? Where did Tunchi
yeah, where
come
I don't know
from?
where that came. Like somewhere
Isn't
after
it also?
Carter
It's Lil Wayne, Wheezy,
Weezy
Weezy
F
F baby. Yeah.
Weezy F baby. Yeah, you're
Tunchi.
right. There's a lot of extensions.
Jay Z,
of
Jigga, Hova.
Hove,
Yeah.
Hova. Yeah,
But like,
where are these names coming
I
from for real?
think, no, and the
Why?
thing is, you shouldn't ever come up with your own nickname. You know, people should come up. Isn't that what a
That's
nickname is
crazy.
when other
For
people
sure.
come up with it?
But you know something funny? My cousin recently told me. So my cousin just turned 40, and he was like, "Yo, your generation, like you guys don't have nicknames anymore. Like the way like you'll have like his friends, he has like Books and like Deeks
Scooby.
and like Tiny and like Drippas. Like we don't have nicknames. Like my nickname is just Zoe.
SK.
Yeah, but like I feel like this way. Like we don't have like a like you're
I
not
think-
Tall Oz or like
I think social media killed nicknames.
I don't know
Yeah.
what's called like 22.
I think social media killed nicknames because
Really?
everyone has a name that's not theirs.
I don't know if you remember an era like when Facebook was kind of popular and everyone would put a nickname in their
Yeah,
middle
yeah,
name.
yeah.
That killed it.
My name was Trezor Ball is Life.
Oh come on,
It was for sure.
come on, huh?
I have to step to the washer very quick.
Oh, go.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You don't have to ask.
Yeah.
I didn't know, you know. I was like,
Nah,
Yeah.
My name on Facebook was definitely Trezor Ball is Life.
Yeah, but I'd like our gen like that 80s like 30s
You about to
generation.
knock the shit over.
Oh my god, are you good? Yeah, that whole like 80s generation, they have like real nicknames.
I think theirs are just more endearing and kind of cool. Like
Yeah.
their nicknames could have been anything, you know?
Yeah.
You don't have nicknames like
And I feel like nicknames were kind of like based on like an insecurity or like something bad, you know? And like you could just call people like, there's Big Teeth, like, you know, there's Big Back. Like,
Big
Back might be a little.
Back.
I'm just saying, people, you know how nicknames kind of start off of something that's like bad?
yeah.
Or just something. It starts off of something.
yeah.
They say that, I don't know, whenever I hear like white stand up comics, they say how black people are just amazing at nicknames. Like,
yeah.
it'll become your whole personality and everyone
But like
knows
we don't
you
really
for,
have
you know?
that.
'Cause I think it
Our
was a-
generation's weaker with it. Yeah,
I think
I
it
agree
was
with
a-
that. What
I
your
think it was a
cousin said.
concentrated effort back then. Like I don't think people try to give nicknames anymore.
Because all my cousins, that generation, they all have nicknames. All of them. That like we'll call them on road, but like all of them have nicknames.
Yeah, and a lot of, I think also it had to do with a lot of like the street dudes. The
Yeah.
all
The
had
street
nicknames.
dudes are the ones who like run in the
They
certain
did the nicknames and
ends,
they
yeah.
gave the nicknames.
yeah.
So with our generation, I don't think people
You used to have
really,
to earn a nickname. Like it's like something you did, and then they call you
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, you're right. Because all their nicknames have a story.
Have you ever come up with a nickname for someone that was like bad? Like have you ever like?
I don't think so.
Not really.
Have you?
I did.
Well, who?
Okay, look, I didn't really. Yeah, no, it's we're gonna do this, but I didn't really come up with it, right?
Okay.
So there was this kid, right, in high school, and I kind of didn't like him because we were like beefing over this one girl, whatever. But anyways, this one girl that was with him went around and started a rumor that his dick was the size of an iPod Shuffle.
You guys call him Shuffle.
I called him Shuffs, and it stuck. Everyone called him Shuffs.
That's a crazy story, though.
But-
Shuffs is not a bad name,
Shuffs?
but
I was calling him Shuffs, and everyone just started like teachers were calling him Shuffs.
oh my
Teachers?
god.
Yeah. And on the basketball team, there was another kid who was like really skinny, and like there was other skinny kids. I don't know why he got bullied so much for being skinny, but they called him Slender Man,
Okay.
like the horror movie person.
Yeah.
And like the coaches would be like, Slender, get over there. Like it was
Yeah.
like
Also, why is every like tall person like their nickname is Stretch?
Stretch.
I know
Sticks,
so many
Slim.
Stretch.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it too, when it comes to like nicknames and bullying people,
Okay.
that same guy, Slender, my homie too, like my dog. I guess my sister-in-law Shauna, she's just one of the best people, but like she's the person that comes up with your nickname, and it's like about the thing you don't want it to be about.
Right.
and he came to my crib once, and she was like, "Oh, what's up, Jimmy?" And because he kind of looks like Degrassi Drake.
Yeah.
And like, I just remember him coming up to my room after. It was like, "Yo, did your sister-in-law just call me like wheelchair Jimmy? Like,
Yeah.
she calling me like Degrassi?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." He was like, "Yo, that's kind of a diss." And I remember he would bring it up every single time I hung out with him.
Yeah.
Then eventually he went to the gym and got big and everything though, and got a girl. And like, he was like, "Bro, that was like the day that I knew I had to."
That was it. The turning point.
The day where he hit the glow
Bullying
Yeah,
works.
man. Bullying
Bullying
works.
works.
Sometimes. Bullying does work.
I would
We need
not
to bring
say
it back.
all
We need to
that.
bring it back.
Generation-
Bring
No,
back
we do
bullying
not
and bring
need
back
to-
nicknames.
We don't need to bring back bullying.
The generation.
You can't bring back one without the other.
This generation is too soft.
That
Bullying
was
works.
the circle.
No.
That's what I was trying to
No,
say.
bullying does not work.
A lot of
Stop.
I don't know,
No,
man.
it doesn't.
If you think about it, when
Stop
we're
it.
younger, a lot of leveling up has come through the adversity of slight bullying. It doesn't have to be like
Guys,
crazy
bullying can be terrible.
It
It
can be.
can.
There's an extent that you can.
So why are we saying let's bring back the mental torture of children?
I'm kind of being facetious by saying that, but I think there is a point.
How did you learn how to roast people? It's from when you were getting roasted and you had to fight back. That's how you learned.
I kind of see what you're saying, but not. I wouldn't use the word bullying.
Yeah, I'm
Bring
being
back.
I'm joking a little bit, but
I don't know.
but kind of not. Like I'm.
bullied by your siblings anyway. That's
Yeah.
really not that different.
I wouldn't say bullying. Let's.
And
use
when you're
another-
getting roasted, they'll use the real things that touch a nerve that make you upset. You got to be able to have those things thrown at you. And
right.
And it gives you tougher
I
skin.
think I would
Makes it
agree
tough,
that
yeah.
I think bring back insensitive children, but I wouldn't say bring back.
I think
bullying.
kids are just
Such a sugar-coated way of putting it. No, we
I
need
think
bullying.
kids are just automatically insensitive. Like you just come out the womb insensitive. So
Yeah, I
you're
mean,
gonna
that's a
deal with
good
those
point.
kids.
Yeah, I mean,
Thanksgiving.
What
just
did they
be
do?
around my
What did they
niece.
do to you when you were a kid that like just stuck with you your whole life? Like what situation happened?
bro, I'm telling you, Busta Rhymes.
Oh God.
And my cousins literally brought this up. They brought this up, like, I think on Thanksgiving. And they were like, yo, like, they used to threaten me with Busta Rhymes all the time because I was genuinely so scared of Busta Rhymes that they'd be like, yo, if you keep messing with us, we're going to put Busta Rhymes on BET right now. And I would scream my head off and cry.
So if you don't fix up, we're gonna put your hands where we can see, or whatever the song is.
You're stupid. But yeah.
There was one
I'm
time.
trying to think what mine is. Go ahead.
There was one time when this was back when like my family used to still cut my hair at home.
Oh man.
And
I don't know where it's going, but I know trauma in getting your hair cut by your family is handed in.
my auntie tried to cut my hair, and then the clippers died like halfway through, and then she tried to like
Scissor her-
trim it with the scissors, and then sent me to school like that. And they called me Patches for like 3 months.
How old
I
were
had to
you?
beat I might have been like 8 or 9. I was young. It was like before 6th
They
grade.
called you Patch.
They called me Patches for at least 3 months. And after that day, I told my mom, like, yo, you guys are never allowed to cut my hair ever again. I
Yo.
need to start going. That's when I started going to the barbershop.
This is there's nothing that builds character like going to school one day with a really bad cut, man. Like in high school or something, you find out.
Bad. Those things stick with you, bro. I've had so many moments of those where it's like, damn, I just gotta eat that and
I don't
keep it
think I've
pushing.
had a moment like that.
There was
I had
one
one.
time when I wore way too much. Like I didn't know the amount of sprays you're supposed to spray cologne.
Oh, man.
I
You
wore
little
way
boys
too
with the
much
axe
cologne.
was disgusting.
And they cooked me that day. They cooked me.
Oh, it just sure wants to smell like an axe.
When
And then-
when young kids would be like when boys were in the change room, like, and you're like,
It was for
ew,
that long too. That's how long.
Ew.
It was crazy.
like it was so much from literally like your face to your crotch, axe.
Even fashion choices. There was one
Yeah.
time in high school, I remember the first snapback I ever got. Some random team. I was just so happy to have a snapback. It was some random like JUCO team or something. I don't know where I got the hat from, and it was like brown and like yellow, like a bright yellow. And I wore it to school, and I thought the hat was sick. And someone told me that my hat looks like shit and piss, and I took it off my head, and I never wore it again.
And look how nice you dress now.
I never
See,
wore it
bullying
again.
works.
Oh, also,
Oh, I've definitely bullied some
there
guys.
was a time when
and girls.
I went to the
co-hosts.
barber shop,
And what?
but
And
remember.
co-hosts.
Oh, please.
But remember when you would go to the barber shop, but your parents would still come with you, and they'd make you get the level 1.
Oh my
One
god.
all the way around.
I got the level 1, and I went to school, and someone told
so
me
much trouble. Oh my
someone
God.
told me that my head looked like a scrotum,
Yeah.
and I never got a level 1 ever again in my
That's
life.
when the fade started. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when the longer hair started after that day.
Your head looked like a scrotum? A ball
I don't
sack?
know how this child knew like the word scrotum, but
He
yeah,
was well advanced with the roasting. Yeah.
A ball sack?
yep.
Having your hair
Level
messed
1.
up going to school in high school, like that'll give you a tough skin.
I don't think I've ever had a situation like that.
I had a
I
situation.
remember I said something really mean to, I'm not going to repeat what I said. I said something really mean to a kid in high school once, and like he was like so bothered.
You give me bully vibes.
I wasn't a
Like, you
bully,
were
but
the
I used to
bully.
say things that were kind of out of
I want to
pocket.
know what it was. What was it about? What was it about? What was the
If we take
insecurity
the
you were teasing?
consensus
It was
of the
about his
people that-
penis.
How
See
would
what
you
I mean?
know?
Zoe, come on.
See the size of a guy's. If you make a joke
It
about
wasn't
it,
even. It was girls were going around. Okay, this was when we were young. You know, you obviously when you come to like, you learn about boys' parts. You learn about like circumcision, uncircumcision, and blah blah blah. And like there was a girl going around school saying that his dick had something weird on it, which was just
But
his.
how would she know?
Because she gave him head.
And how old were you?
This was high school.
and it's like her. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this was high school. This was like grade 11, something
It's
like
a
that.
tough one.
Grade 11 or 12. And she gave him head. She's like, yeah, like his penis had like something weird on it. And we were all like, what? Because obviously we're like, I definitely did not give head in grade 11. So I was like, what is it? Like,
But
what are you
you
talking
weren't
about?
aware of the concept of circumcision by
Not like
grade
that. Like
11?
not enough to see it. Like we learned about it. Like we know what it is. But like I've never seen like, like by grade 11. So I lost my virginity in grade 12. And I didn't even give head before that either. So I was like, oh, like, bro, like, what does that mean? Blah, blah. She's like, yeah, like, she's like drawing pictures and blah, blah, like trying to, and we were like, ew. Blah, blah. And like, I remember asking my mom, I was like, yeah, like, like you can get, like, usually boys will get circumcised if their mom wants to when they're a baby. And so I went to school the next day, like, yeah, like, your mom didn't love you because she didn't circumcise you when you were a baby.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And it just lived on
And he
with him
was
forever.
so bad. Like, he was so bad. Like, he did not speak to me for probably, like, months. And he was like, that was so bad. I was like, bro, she's going around telling him that your dick is hanging off. Obviously, as you got older,
So
you
you were
realized it's
his. Yeah, you started his villain.
obviously,
you were his
as
villain
you get
origin
older,
story.
you realize circumcision is not that serious at all. Technically, it's mutilation, but I mean, like before, like when you're a girl, you're so used to seeing penises that have like the mushroom cut, and then when you see an uncircumcised one, you're like, because you're so. I feel like
I thought he
it's
Rick Rossed us.
Oh, yeah, I feel like it's like
I thought he Rick Rossed
I
us.
mean, it's like a media thing, right? Like, I feel like just people always like talk about or like you'll see more circumcised penises than you would uncircumcised penises, especially as a woman. Yeah,
Yeah, you were gone for a bit.
yeah, you were gone for a bit, definitely.
Things kind of took a turn.
Yeah, so like I just feel like like media and stuff like that, like pictures, like dick pics, you always would see like a circumcised penis. When you see uncircumcised, you're like, oh, like what? But like it's never like,
Is it that big of a difference if it's like hard though?
I mean, you can still like from a woman's perspective for y'all.
I'm asking your perspective.
Oh,
He's so shocked. Like,
I
he's
mean,
so lost at what's
it's
going
not
on.
like, what do you mean? Like, is it a big of a deal? Like, does it look
Do
different?
you really notice that? Like if like
Oh, it's definitely noticeable. Like, I definitely know if a guy's circumcised or not.
no, I think you can tell. I feel like there doesn't make that much of a difference though. If like when you're doing like what it's
Oh
intended
yeah, like
for,
when
you
the
know?
sex
like,
and you're doing stuff. Like, no, that's not like, it's not like, oh my god, it's an issue. But like, you can definitely like, you can see it. I have eyes. I
Yeah.
can tell if the head is exposed. or
yeah,
not.
but if you're uncircumcised
Right.
and you get bricked up, like
Yeah.
there isn't like excess skin hanging off of you.
not hanging, but you can still like low key like feel. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of hand movements. You can like feel it. Like if you're like, as a woman, if you're like jerking him or like if you're like
giving him head and stuff.
giving him head and like you do the flick of the wrist, you can like feel it. It's not like you can feel the skin for sure.
Word.
It's not crazy.
So is that a turn off to you?
No,
No.
I mean like unless it's ugly. Like there's ugly penises, circumcised or not circumcised. If it's an ugly one, then that would be a turn off.
Are you
That's
for
body shaming.
mutilation or not for the
I don't
what's
think
your
I really
stance?
care. I mean, I definitely do enjoy a pretty penis, circumcised or uncircumcised, but it has to be pretty.
That's body shaming.
Is it? Because y'all talk about vaginas not being cute all the time.
When?
What do you mean when?
When?
Maybe not y'all
When?
specifically, but I've definitely seen men talk about vaginas not being cute.
There's some. I've seen there's some.
There's some cute vaginas, or there's some.
Thank you for keeping it real, Saint.
I mean,
like,
real.
let's be real.
I've witnessed some that are like not like the best looking.
Yeah, we've seen it, but we don't say nothing about
We've seen some.
Yeah, we
I would never tell a guy, "Oh my God, your penis is so ugly."
You'll just tell your friends in the group chat.
Honestly, I don't like. I've never encountered an ugly penis. Thankfully.
That's good.
Yes, I have, but we didn't do anything. I just saw it and I was like, yeah.
That's crazy.
Like that's what you said to him.
I don't think I said yuck, but I'm like, I was definitely like, oh,
It's different.
gotta go.
Can't do it.
I'm not putting an ugly penis near me. It's not happening. I'm so sorry. What's ugly penis to me? I'm not doing this because I don't want to body shame. Men.
You already started.
There's just certain things. I mean, this is just my part. Certain things, you know, you just don't really like. Like, I don't really like skinny. Like, if it's too skinny, I don't like that. Like, you can't be like skinny. You know, and it's just like pencil. It's like, oh my God, what is happening?
This is definitely body shaming.
Is it?
Yes, this is the definition of body shaming.
Hate
My
those
fault.
skinny dick niggas.
I just like, you
I'll go
know.
to skinny dick. It's like
Yeah, and also like color plays a factor too. There's some interesting colors out there.
Have you experienced any like a pink penis?
No, I don't do that. No,
Never.
never. A pink as in white.
Yep.
No.
I figure.
What do you?
No,
I have no white. I
That's
saw a
fair.
tweet today
That's-
where someone's like, "How many white bodies you got?" And some girl said 0. That's nasty.
Mucho's response had me on the floor, bro.
What do you think? If it's snowing, I'm going.
No, he posted like some like crazy long division equation and stuff.
Oh my
It was
God.
really funny.
Mucho definitely be sleeping with a lot of white girls though.
Yeah,
That's his bag.
But his Twitter, he's got a top 3 Twitter bag.
We all like at like all of the wild like university like parties.
Yeah, but I never slept with a white man. I've definitely seen a white penis, but I never like
I figure.
thinged it.
That's funny because like dudes be having their like white girl phase in university.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know a lot of guys who've slept with a lot of black guys who've dabbled with white girls in university or like college.
Because that's where they at.
Would you say they're easy?
Didn't we? No. I like it. I love
Come
it.
on, we're talking about it.
I love it. Didn't we say this? Didn't we talk about this?
How do we put this in a way that we won't get canceled?
Nah, this is
How do you put
I
this in
love
a
it. I love it.
How
No,
do you put this in a way that we won't get canceled? I would say that white girls, for the most
this
part,
guy turned on the second angle.
He's like,
guy said,
I protected
"And
the cover
turn on."
He's
podcast.
become very evil. Eh? He knows the exact
said this
crazy
is
things to
uncooked.
say.
Go ahead, sorry.
I'll say
You're wild.
This guy said doo doo.
white girls.
The time, yeah.
I
the timing
think
of those.
I think they're just really trying to just have the most fun. You know.
So no, sorry, just why?
Okay, what do you mean they're trying to have the most fun?
I would say white.
Black
No,
girls,
yeah.
black girls are fun. We are fun.
So I never said black girls not like to have the most
Yeah,
fun.
you're putting words in his mouth.
I am. It's fine.
That's
More like, you know, like, what's what we gonna say?
I will say
Yeah, why are white girls easier?
white girls are like.
Jesus.
If I have to attribute it to or liken it to something, it's like being at a hotel and going to get your food versus someone bringing your food to you.
So it's room
Elaborate.
service versus going downstairs to the restaurant.
You know?
I
You're,
feel you.
you're still gonna eat. You still like the food, but the food just gets brought to your front door. So
that's
you
true.
might eat a little bit more.
That's true. It's not bad though.
Yeah.
Like it's straight.
It just is what it is. It's not
Yeah.
a bad or a good thing.
It's more accessible.
and,
less
and we're not saying like other people though don't do
You say
it.
less difficult?
That's what he's describing, is he not?
Is it really difficult
I'm
to
not
leave your
describing-
hotel room to
it's
go
not-
and get
Okay,
a nice
question.
meal at the bar?
I'm not
Did you go to
describing
university?
difficulty.
Sorry.
Did you go to university?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Is universities here like lit?
No, not
No.
really.
Okay.
They're not. It's definitely
Why,
not
where'd
to
you
the
go to
magnitude
school?
of the States, but stuff still happens though.
Period.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to Parkland, Illinois, and like Champaign, Parkland and Champaign, Illinois, 2 hours south of Chicago.
Oh, so you went to school in the States?
The States.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, so you had a great time out
Great
there.
time.
They be wild. Because now you're doubling up. You're talking about white girls and you're talking about Americans.
Yeah,
So American white girls.
And when you're international, you're from Toronto, from Drake City. Oh my God.
Men are
That's
so
why
gross.
Yo, Saints lived another life.
People that went to like
I've changed.
Guelph or those type of schools, they definitely have some crazy stories.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But that I have the inverse of that though, because I went to Ryerson, which was in the city,
Right.
and went to a school in Oakville, which was like a very white like city. So
Right.
to me, it was like the opposite. It was like, okay, there's finally black women and women that like of color that I can, and didn't my white phase was high school
Ended
more
quickly.
than university.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you were exposed to it early.
I won't lie. I had a crush
Yeah,
on a few white boys.
I went to a few homecomings though. Like I get it. I see how it happens. I see
Yeah.
the point A to B.
Yeah, I used to have a crush on a few white boys when I was younger, and then it's kind of like, yuck. Like, no. I just.
Guys,
Moving on.
It's crazy. Like, do you guys be forgetting names? I feel like I'm getting to a point where I'm afraid to just.
Wait. Hold on. No. I took my headphones off. What did you ask? Did you ask what I thought you asked?
Like,
You're
I was
afraid
like,
of forgetting memes?
No, I'm afraid
Names.
names.
Oh, okay.
I'm legit now like afraid to talk to people because like I'll be just forgetting names.
Bro, we had this debate a few pods ago.
I'm glad you brought it up. Been dying to talk about this for a fucking
And
hot minute.
Zoe was
First
saying
of all,
that you're like a trash person if you meet someone more than
I
a
didn't say.
couple times.
I said rude.
And you don't remember their name.
Yo.
And we talked about it with Andy, and we were saying that can happen. And
Yeah.
it's not people being rude or mean.
and
That's
since
like
we
you
did
coming
that-
in here and being like, yo, what was your name again?
No, but like even like
the type of things I've seen Zoe forget since then. Like no, like no.
What have I forgot?
You can forget people's names.
What have I forgotten since then? What have I forgot? Drag
hit
me.
the explode button. Hit the explode button.
I'm not saying some crazy shit you forgot. Or
What have I
whatever.
forgotten?
I
Literally.
think there are things more significant than names. Yeah.
Wow.
I forgot how long Trey. Yeah, when did Trey work with us for the past 10 years?
Are you
I
talking
didn't-
about when she forgot your birthday?
That too.
November
yeah.
14th?
No, but you forgot it for the first 3 years.
Okay, but that's different. I remember your name.
How's that different?
I didn't forget yours.
My what?
Birthday.
Yeah, but you also.
I'm not good with birthday.
Everything's coming out now.
I'm not good with
Everything's
No, that's what
coming
I'm
out.
doing.
Zoe.
I don't have some big crazy thing to
Yeah,
call you
but okay,
on.
but what else have I
See, but
forgotten
I feel
recently?
like it's not fair because, like, what if you're just not that type of person? Like, I'm really
Yeah.
good with.
Remember names?
Let me
Guys.
finish, let me land. I'm really good with faces.
Facts.
I will remember you, but I might not remember your name, but I will remember that I know you from somewhere. Some people are the opposite. Some people are really good with names and terrible with faces.
My thing,
until you
listen,
say
if it's
your
like
name.
you met them, if you met them like once, if you meet someone like consistently, like you run into them a lot and you don't remember their name every time, it's like, dog.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, bro, like how many times have I seen you out? It'd be crazy if I don't remember your name.
Facts. But I wouldn't be mad at you if you forgot. I'd be like,
Exactly.
I would definitely
if
be
we
like,
have no personal relationship and our conversations are very short or surface level, I might not remember your name.
Facts. Especially like for me, like I'm meeting like so much people like daily, weekly. You know, I'm
Exactly.
traveling, like meeting new people. Like if you don't,
Right.
see, it's like what Trezor said. If you don't have that relationship, I
where I
have that
see
conversation.
you all the time. Okay.
And I feel like you're also talking from a point of view of like being yourself. You are not like for lack of better words, like the average person. Like people will probably know your name when they meet you because of what's attached to your name. Like you
Right.
do a podcast or like you're a popular person. People see you on social media, so they'll remember you. The average person who's not really that active on social media, doesn't really go outside that much, might not be very talkative. You might meet them in passing as a friend of a friend. You could meet that person 3 times and not remember their name.
I
Easily.
think that's fun.
Definitely easily.
I think that's terrible.
Nah. But I want to get into what I should have brought it up when we were talking about the artists. I brought something up off camera that I seen Meezy, 21's manager, talk about.
Yeah.
And he was saying that he'll stand on the hill that if people can't, or I can't remember if he said can't or don't, but if
I think people don't.
if people don't dress up as you for Halloween, that you're not a star.
I agree
Do
with
you
that.
guys agree?
To an
I agree
extent,
with
I
that
agree
for
with
sure.
that.
Trey behind the camera says no. You
I
guys
agree.
say yes.
To an
What
extent,
do
I
you
agree.
think?
I'd put more to it.
Because think of all the stars. Most people have dressed up for them as Halloween. Dressed up as them for Halloween. If you really think about it.
If people have
people
a
have
look,
dressed up
there's
as
a
Drake.
couple-
People have dressed up as Beyonce.
Yeah.
People have dressed up as Rihanna. People
Michael
have
Jackson,
dressed up as Michael Jackson.
I feel like you have to have like
a signature
reason.
look.
exactly. Like Michael Jackson like beat like Thriller. You know the jacket, the red jacket.
You don't
like,
need
okay.
the jacket or anything. It's the pose. Like it's
Do the post thing.
it's the pose with the hat. That's what he does. It's the silhouette.
Did you get?
What was wrong with it? Is that bad?
I've never seen your body move that way.
He's like,
There was nothing wrong with it. It was just hilarious. It's like when you see a girl run for the first time.
Stop bringing up girls and running. Seriously.
you like seeing girls run?
Seriously.
It's hilarious.
Tresor's never seen a girl run.
Why are we bringing up
No, I'm
girls and
saying
running?
see a girl run. Tell me if you saw Zoe full speed sprint right now, it would not be hilarious.
It would be your hair
Why?
flying in the air, like your
Because
hair
it's just
flying.
funny. That's funny.
It would
Seeing
be.
people run in general is funny.
Has anyone already ran for the bus? That's the
No,
funniest thing.
I don't run for a bus or man because they'll both leave you.
You catch him at the next stop. If you really wanted that bad.
You're stupid.
I definitely saw a video of someone that chased down the bus to the next stop that like ran off on them to press the bus driver. Like he ran beside
I
the
rate
bus.
that. I really
That's
appreciate
crazy.
that. I really
No,
appreciate
but
that.
there's some transit drivers that are like really just they see you and they still like will drive off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
actually
I don't
really
run.
funny.
I
Like
have too much
purposely,
pride.
even like I have to be the one that had to like I was the one passenger inside. I had to go to
Like, sir, like someone's back.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like, you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
like don't do that.
Some bus drivers can be real a-holes, though.
I don't
Like, really not nice.
If I was a bus driver, bro, I would lose the company so much money. Because I wouldn't
like,
care
don't
about
pay.
nothing. Sir, I don't go. I don't want to hear nothing.
I
only
don't
have
care enough.
Go.
Yo,
I forgot my press. Man.
go.
Come on.
But like I think to answer y'all's question though, I think 21 Savage hasn't gave me like a reason enough to like dress up.
I was 21 Savage in
Because you
university.
look
Yeah, you
like
could do
him.
that.
You do, yeah. You
The
do.
amount of people, when I was posting at the concert, everyone's like, oh my God, like Tresor's on stage. Huh? Like so many people were like messaging me like, oh my God, Tresor's to it. I'm like, yeah. But when I saw like 21 Savage up close, like you do look like him.
Bro,
like
the
you
day
guys
I
do
get,
resemble
the
each other.
Side by side picture with 21 Savage, we're gonna dispel all these rumors.
But you guys do look alike. Only gonna prove our rumors because you guys actually do look alike. It's the nose.
But it's an easy costume though.
yeah, for
You
sure.
could be 21
Yeah.
Savage.
Just tattoo a knife in the middle of your eyes or draw a knife in the middle of your eyes. Get some fake dreads, a backwards cap.
Yeah.
21.
I feel like the only people, or not only, there's a couple stars that you can't dress as because they don't really have a look. Like you can't really be J. Cole. You can't really be Kendrick.
I
could be J. Cole.
I could be J. Cole very
How?
easily.
Just put on
You need dreads
fake
and a dread
dreads.
goatee.
I could be J. Cole.
Yeah, you could put on fake dreads.
some Puma
put on a
track pants.
Dreamville, something like really. All J. Cole dresses
don't
like
know.
kind of like a homeless guy. No
See, I
offense.
feel like that's
That's like his bag now. He just
I
dresses
think
very
that's a
laxy daisy.
cheat. I don't count that. Like, just putting on merch does not turn you into that person as a costume. Like,
People put on.
you could wear certain things and people will be like, "That's Drake." That has nothing to do with OVO gear. Like people dress like the Hotline Bling video,
Okay, I see what you mean. Right? Yeah.
but like Kendrick or Cole, you can't really like people. You'd have to tell people what you are.
You could definitely
Yeah,
be
I
Kanye
feel-
West.
But they're still stars. Yeah, you could be
I've been
Kanye.
for
yeah.
I've been.
Could you be
College
Jay-Z?
dropout? College dropout?
I don't know.
It was
if
more
you
a
could be
graduate. It was the
Jay-Z.
Shutter Shades.
The Shutter Shades. Everyone did.
yeah,
The
yeah.
Shutter Shades. Yeah.
I
Could
don't
you
re-
be Jay-Z for
I don't
Halloween?
think so.
What, you looked me in the eye when you said it first, though.
You
What do you mean by
can't.
that?
Oh, I didn't even realize. Could I be Usher?
No, you can't be Usher.
I think we're gonna
Jay-Z's
I
easy.
think,
It's just a New York cap and a black tee.
as a regular common person.
I think we're gonna see a lot of Ice
like the way he
Spices
wears
this
it.
year.
There's gonna be a lot of.
You
Ice
could definitely be
Spices.
Ice Spice for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just the
Can you
hair
be
alone.
Rihanna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you really? Think
Yeah.
about it?
Yeah.
I know people who've been Rihanna.
I did a photo shoot for
People
someone who was
did.
Rihanna.
A lot of girls did. You know what she wore?
You
Wait,
did a
what?
photo shoot dressed up as Rihanna.
No, my friend was Rihanna for Halloween, and she wanted
Was
pictures.
the costume good?
Yeah, it was really good.
But what Rihanna
What would
was
you
she?
be
she,
Rihanna?
but like, she was
Was she Onana Rihanna?
No, I'm trying to. She was on some red carpet thing, and she had the thing over her head, like
The Swarovski crystals?
that outfit.
A lot of girls did that
And
outfit for Halloween.
And she ordered like the specific tattoos that she had, like the fake ones.
Oh,
and,
that's
like,
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, she went
like-
OD.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
a
it was a
lot
really
of
good
girls
costume,
do
yeah.
the Rihanna. A lot of girls are TLC for Halloween.
I did Easy E.
Easy sounds pretty.
Minus.
Oh, that's very easy. No pun intended.
Wow, why are you hating his costume?
Not bad, but easy is very
You just
easy.
need the
Jerry
Jerry
curl.
curl.
Jerry curls,
Compton
Yes.
hat.
LA hat, shades,
That's
And a black.
and the black. Yeah, that's pretty easy.
Yeah. But like, so I see what they're saying.
Can't do Chris Brown.
Yeah, you can't really be.
What'd you do?
Oh, it's like just like spray my hair blonde.
Blonde.
And then did,
Like a white tee.
So is it Chris Brown or Kyle Kuzma? Like, there's no.
Yeah,
I
y'all
don't
are
think.
dickheads
Yeah, I
today,
guess
man.
you
Holy
can't really.
shit.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't really be Chris Brown. Like,
no, this is
I don't know.
blonde like phase. Like that was very noticeable for him.
Yeah, I don't know if you can really be Chris Brown for Halloween, but I
You see what I mean though?
kinda.
I know what you mean, but I
then
feel
the
like you have to
Kyle Kuzma.
explain.
Or
that
are you
costume.
Odell?
No, I was clearly Chris Brown.
What was clear about it? The blonde hair?
The fake tattoos on my neck and my hands. Like I had a jacket, fake tattoos on my hands.
So you look like Jeremy Meeks.
No, and this.
Oh, that's
Ew.
Why are we finding so many other?
I know this too
Oh my
because
gosh.
I wanted to be Chris Brown one year when the No Guidance video came out, and I was like, oh, if I just get like a red button up and some fake tattoos, and then I
If
was like,
I saw you come
didn't
into
work.
this recording with a hair flip up like
Yeah,
you had in
yeah,
that
yeah.
video,
Yeah.
I would truly scream. If you came in
Have
with
you ever do light skinned people texturize their hair?
what do you like put stuff in our hair?
Well, there's
And
my
brush it?
answer. There's my answer.
Yeah,
Never mind.
I do.
There's my answer.
Put Murray's and like all that.
Like.
Don't worry.
I don't
about
put a
it.
texturizer.
Don't worry about it.
I
Don't
know.
worry
I don't
about
put.
it.
I don't use texturizer.
I do.
No,
I
I
do.
don't. No,
I
I
do.
don't. I don't.
You guys answered my question.
the two black people are the only people who know what's going on.
No, I know what it is. I just don't do that.
What is it?
Texturizing your hair,
Yeah.
like using a texturizer, like that.
What
the
is it?
product.
Yeah, but what is it? Explain what
he
it-
got it. He
No, but
got
what
it.
does
He
it
got
do?
No, this is no. I told you what it is.
But
got
what
it.
does it do?
He got it.
It texturizes your hair. It keeps it down. It keeps the shape.
No, it doesn't do that.
Right.
That's why I said explain it.
I
Because
know
they
it's a thing.
don't know.
I don't do it. Like,
Exactly, that's our point.
It was
I
just a
never
question.
disagreed
wasn't-
with you. Like, why do you want to beat me over the head with it? Like, it's not something that I fucking disagreed with you. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Someone's getting mad.
Your hair kind of looks texturized, or are you just like half Mexican or
Just
something?
I'm Latino. I'm full Latino.
Afro
Oh.
Latino?
For
Like
Afro-Latino.
Dominican?
Dominican, Salvadoran, and Panamanian.
Do you consider yourself black?
Yeah. I'm Afro Latino, you know. Afro Latino.
Afro Latino is black though.
Yeah, I consider myself black.
Oh, that's black, but light skin hearts.
Black
Light
is
skin is black.
Do you
Like what?
we're not gonna do this.
Here we go.
We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this.
I think light
Here
skin's
we go.
black. I think light skin's
Here
black.
we go.
We're not gonna do it.
You're not black, fam? Fam, you're not black?
Apparently to her, we're not. Apparently.
We're not black?
No.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
For those of you
You're
listening,
allowing
Clyde
social media to divide
walked-
us.
No, I'm not. I'm not. That's the joke.
went to go get a drink.
You're allowing social media to divide us.
I'm not dividing nothing. I'm not dividing anything.
Speaking of that, social media has
They
become,
don't. You guys don't know what a texturizer is, and y'all want to be black.
So what's a texturizer?
Well, I don't think you have to know what a texturizer is to be black.
I mean, most black. If you ask, do you know what a texturizer is?
Nigga, fuck off, man.
Don't be cursing.
No, you just asked me. You just, I know,
I'm
I know.
not talking to
I
you.
don't
I'm
know.
talking to him behind you.
know.
Move
No, you
out the
looked at
way.
me.
Do you know
No,
what a
no.
texturizer is? Thank you.
I'm glad I got out of the texturizer game early.
You
before
were
I
doing
messed
it?
It's
myself
just cream,
up.
no?
Yeah.
It's a cream.
It's
yeah.
a cream that you put
I
in your hair
definitely
that
used to-
like not permanently, but it like chemically straightens your hair.
Yeah, I used to-
So your
Oh,
hair.
no.
Yes, because you're mixed. That's the point. Black people will text if you have very like kinky hair.
First thing
nappy?
is to
You'll
keep it down.
you'll text what?
The first thing I said when one of my guess was to keep it down.
No,
That was
it's
the
to
first thing I
keep
said.
it straight, to keep it more manageable, so your hair is not as nappy or kinky or curly. So you put texture. It basically like it loosens your hair texture.
Does that count even when I got braids in? Does that count
Okay.
or no?
Oh,
No,
bless your heart.
because there's certain people that don't have the texture of hair to do certain things.
Yes.
Where it's very nappy. It's very like
Yeah, it's almost like
scruffy.
perming your
It's
hair.
I just
basically
use
like perming your
moisturizers, and I don't.
Yes,
have
because
Like we have different hair, you know.
yes, the average mixed person is not going to texturize their hair because
it's an
your
extra thing
hair-
of upkeep that you got.
Like if
don't
you
have to-
texturize your hair would look like Justin Bieber. You know, like it'll like soften the
it'll make it look
texture
straighter.
of your hair.
Yes,
yeah,
that's what
makes
it does.
like,
It
straighter.
loosens the texture
So
of your
yeah,
hair.
I used to texturize my hair in high school, but not like too crazy. So you keep it in for like a couple minutes, so you get like a little something, but like you don't go too crazy. I had friends. Speaking of coming to school crazy, there was one dude that we went to school with. He left the texturizer in for way too long. He came to school looking like he was a part of BTS, and he's like a dark-skinned man. And we killed him that day. He had to shave like all of his hair off. That man looked Korean.
What's his name? K. Williams. What's his name? K.
Cat Williams.
Like Cat
He
Williams.
definitely had to.
Oh yeah, but my thing is when black guys. And the, thing, the
Like
joke
he
is,
looked like a French, like soccer player.
I've texturized my homeboy's hair before.
Oh my gosh.
Like back in the day when we were like early 20s, like yo, can you just like run through my hair real quick and wash it out? I've done it for like my guy friend before, but it's like yo, like when you think about like yo, why are you niggas walking around with straight hair?
Yo.
Like it's not. That's not what it's. It looks crazy.
It's crazy. That's why
Like,
you
it
always supposed
genuinely
to do
looks
it for
crazy.
a little bit.
I never-
The part
yeah,
where it
never
looks, the
liked
part where it starts to kind of look crazy is like when your regular hair starts to grow under the texturized
Yes,
hair.
because the nappiness is growing under the straight ends. So now
Yeah.
you have like very kinky hair and like straight ends.
That's why like
It's
it'll
crazy.
wash out eventually, but you have to like it takes a while. But there is a point of no return where like now you just look like Lil Uzi.
Oh my gosh.
It's true.
A part of BTS is crazy.
That's crazy. So
I mean, yeah, I just don't think. He looks Korean is crazy. Yeah, I feel like I mean, so many black girls use texturize their hair too. You know what I mean? The whole joke, oh, if I would look this, my mom didn't perm my hair when I was younger. So many, my mom used to perm my hair when I was younger too.
crazy.
Because my hair is so thick and kinky, she would perm it, so it's just easier to manage. But it's like, it's not, I obviously stopped doing it. It's not a good thing to do. And I would probably never perm my daughter's hair. I would never perm my daughter's hair if I have a daughter.
Is kinky like the new word for nappy?
Yeah, it just sounds a little better, you know? A little more appropriate than nappy.
I feel you. Yeah, I didn't know. I'm new to the game.
You're not black. No kidding.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, cool. Like Dominicans ran the Caribbean, but okay.
Dominicans ran the Caribbean?
It's right in the Caribbean.
That doesn't make you black, though.
What? How does that not make me black?
There are white Jamaicans.
So it does not make them black? Oh, well, obviously. Okay. Okay, bad.
There's so many white
I lost it,
Jamaicans.
I
My
lost it,
aunt
I
is
lost it,
Chinese
I lost it.
Jamaican. Just because you're from the Caribbean doesn't mean you're black.
Say again?
Just because you're from the Caribbean does not make you black.
Okay, that's true.
There's Trinidadians who are just like Indian descent, but they're not black. They're Indian Trinidadian.
That's true. But I'm black.
You're not black, you're Dominican.
I'm Afro-Latino. Let's keep going.
No, it's okay. I'll let you have it.
What's next on the docket?
So I was listening to before we jump, I don't remember what next we're listening to the new Rory and Mal. And someone sent me, they're like, yo, please go to like this section of the episode where they review Drake's album, right? And they were talking about how people call Drake the boy. And like people
His
like
nickname.
yeah, it goes to nickname conversation.
The nickname.
People call him the boy, right? And like if the first time you're with people who like run with Drake and they mention him as the boy, you have no idea what they're talking about. This has happened to me before where you're like, yo, who is the boy? Like what is the boy? Who is the boy? Why do you guys keep saying the boy? And then it
You're
clues.
not in tune.
Sorry?
You're not in tune.
No, I'm not. I don't know. Like I genuinely did not know. And they kept saying, oh yeah, by the way, like that's the boy's this. And I'm like, who? What boy? Like every time I'd be like, yo, what boy? And they're like, bro, you don't know who like the boy. And like the thing is, sometimes they wouldn't even explain it, but yeah, like they just keep saying the boy. Like, you're supposed to know. It's like, yo, I don't know who this boy is. And I didn't realize how far. I realized, but like so many people, like, they really just run with that name. Like, they don't even say his name is Drake. It is just the boy.
Boy.
Isn't that why him and Childish Gambino have beef? Because he calls himself the boy too. It's like
Childish Gambino calls himself the boy.
doesn't he?
No, I don't know. This
Because
is
of
shocking news to me.
that album, because the internet, he refers to himself the boy the whole time, and like
And they have beef.
yeah, because they both call each other the boy, and it was like, oh, I'm the real the boy. And-
Everyone's trying to be the boy.
yeah, everyone wants to be the boy.
Everyone's trying to. No one's trying to be the man. Everyone's
I'm
trying
the
to be
real
the boy.
the boy is insane. I'm the real the boy.
Some Pinocchio shit.
There's no. Oh,
I feel
man.
like Drake be taking just a lot of like people's. Huh?
He doesn't call himself the boy?
that sounds like a boxing like.
Who is
nickname.
that?
The boy.
Childish the boy Gambino.
Drake or
That'd actually be a
Aubrey
sick
Drake
boxing
the
name.
boy Graham?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Like, yeah, like, and the thing is, like, everyone just everyone just calls him the boy, and it's
yeah,
like
boy, yeah.
there's been so many times I'm like, yo, who is this boy?
I feel.
So
I
it's
think
like,
he
yo.
said a lot of it on views. I think views. He says like.
Well,
calls it the boy.
there's a song where he's like yours truly the boy. I don't know what that's first. Until I clicked,
And
I'm
he
like,
said it on From Time. Who better for you than the boy?
Yeah.
oh, so it's been nicknamed from then.
From before Scope, before
No, it's a whole
2006.
album. I'm not no. Right.
What's the whole album?
Yeah.
He's like,
the
I
narrative.
had to defend myself.
Yeah, it's the narrative for
I don't-
because of the internet, the one with 3005 and all those songs on
Trey,
it.
you can't do proper
He's
research.
yeah, like Jesus Christ, trying to make me look as crazy as possible.
Yo,
But yeah, so was that it?
The
or were you
central
gonna talk
character
about
of because of the internet was
what the guy
the boy.
said about?
what guy?
Like, was that your whole point, or were you going to talk about?
Well,
the
no.
story
So
that-
Rory and Mal were talking. What story? There was a story where Rory and Mal told where he was like, yeah, apparently some guy like pulled up to some event with like Drake's ex or something like that, and he was like, oh yeah, by the way, like that's the boy's ex, and he was like,
That's crazy. Oh my god, that's really funny.
and they're like, yo, like what boy? And they're like the boy, and it's funny because there was a situation where I was in. We were at a club, and I guess one of Drake's like exes walked past me, and then one of the OVO guys tapped me. He's like, "Yo, by the way, that's the boy's ex." And I was like, "Who is the boy? And who cares? Like, what is going on? Like, why are we labeling people in relation to this boy?"
That's crazy.
I mean, first of all, he's a man.
No, not to them. He's the boy.
having your name like your claim to fame is being someone's ex is kind of crazy still.
Well, that's a lot of women, unfortunately. And why are you looking at me like that?
I thought you were gonna say like rapper baby mom.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of women.
I was gonna see how specific you were gonna be.
No, a lot. Well, look at what's her name?
Jada.
Jada Wada, Ari, a lot of basketball players' wives or exes.
Yeah, you can get a lot of social capital that way.
Yeah, look at Kayla Nicole.
Yasmin.
Hey.
She's here. We'll get it. What happened? What happened with that Yasmin girl? Who did she date? That Yasmin Lopez.
Lopez. Allegedly.
That-
Well, she was with. Allegedly, this is our gossip section that I have no idea. This is not fact checked at all. Her baby dad he's a football player. I don't remember who exactly.
Okay.
She was beefing with. Do you know who Chinese Kitty is?
Yeah.
Because apparently
Is she black? No, I'm kidding.
There was something with her with the football player, and then allegedly she was like with Mello, and I don't know, just tied to a whole bunch of people, and then like rappers and stuff.
Okay, but I'm saying who's her ex?
Yeah,
Like
all of those
you like Carucci, for example. Carucci's ex is Chris Brown.
I think she dated Kanye for a bit.
I don't
Yasmin Lopez
Yeah.
I don't think she has
dated
like
Kanye West.
Yeah.
Kanye's been with a lot of the Instagram chicks. Don't sleep.
Yeah.
He's been with
When?
a lot of the Instagram chicks.
Recently
I don't know-
or after Kim or before Kim?
Hold on.
Kanye been with some of the Instagram chicks. Mhm. But yeah, I don't think she's tied to any one person specifically.
Yeah. I think it's after. I think it's after.
After Kim?
After Kim, yeah.
That's wild.
Speaking of famous exes, Pete Davidson, he's made a good career of that, right?
He has a list.
He has a lot of famous exes, or he is the famous ex.
he has a
He's
new
the famous
girl.
ex, I feel like.
No, but he has
has
a
famous
career of his
exes.
own though.
But I feel like the leverage that he
He's on a
The
sniper
social
list.
capital that he's acquired has been through him being the like not as popular one in those relationships, like Ariana Grande, Kim Kardashian.
There was someone else.
Someone else that I think was
the
more
next
popular
person
than
that
him.
he was tied to. I can't remember who, but
Well, apparently he has a big dick, so.
Okay, well,
okay.
is he black?
No, he-
Anyways, now people
but-
say that he looks biracial or whatever.
I don't see. I just think he looks like a scary
I've
kind
just
of
never
white
had
guy.
one of these.
He looks like his hair
What
is
is that?
textured.
A bottle of water.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
No, he does not.
People
But-
make jokes about him, like looking biracial. Yeah. it's a
Really?
thing. Pete
I don't-
Davidson? Yeah.
I don't think he looks biracial. Yeah,
It's
but
a narrative,
also
I'm just saying.
there was a running thing in Hollywood apparently that he has a big dick, and that's why a lot of women. Kim Kardashian said it. She was like, "Yeah, the reason why she like dated him was because she heard he's packing."
Well, he said in his comedy special that like Ariana Grande was the first person to put that out there in the world, and that like she did it purposely so that girls are disappointed when they meet him.
Oh,
That's what he
I
says.
think that's fake.
I don't know
think
if
he
it's
just
like a
made joke
bit.
out
Yeah,
of
I
it.
think he's making a bit, but I don't know. It's funny.
This is what we've come to in society.
But do you know as a man that you're packing?
Yeah.
I think you would have
Like,
to
do you know when you do know
survey
like
the market.
what?
You'd have to survey the market. Like you
So
wouldn't
measure
like you
other
wouldn't
pieces?
know unless someone else tells you.
Right. But I feel like you would know like if I have like a decent sized piece.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I feel like you'd know if it was actually. I don't know. Actually,
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Is
Still.
it?
yeah.
I feel like you know yourself if you're packing or not.
Throughout time, probably, but that's what I'm saying. Like
As an adult man, now, do you think you're packing or not?
you
an
would
adult
know.
man.
You definitely by this point in your life.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, like on the scale where you land.
Right, 100%. That's my
Yeah.
point.
But you're making it like black or white.
Yeah,
Are you
it's
packing
not
or
like,
not? Like,
Yeah, it is kind of black or white.
There's a middle ground.
I mean, no, you're right. There's a middle ground. It depends. Like, there's packing where it's like, okay, he has a good.
What's like your size? You know, like as a packing, like
brother.
no, for real, because
yo,
it's different.
Saint's
There's-
asking the questions.
See, but we already went through this where girls don't know proper lengths.
That's
Girls-
not true.
No, what?
It is.
No, it's not
No.
true.
Girls don't
People,
know.
That's
people,
not true.
people just say
Inches.
people just say, oh, like 8.5, but then
8.5
with
is
vagina is like 4 inches. You know,
No,
within-
8.5 is nuts. Like, but my thing is, okay, you're right. There's levels, right? There's small, there's comfortable, there's good, and then there's packing. Then there's like, I don't want to see that.
Okay.
Comfortable is probably like it, you don't- like.
We can't live, bro. We can't do nothing.
Comfortable is like he's not small.
What's not small?
Are we doing numbers?
Yeah, inches.
Not small is probably like 5.5.
Okay.
5. I would
Wait,
say
you
5.
said comfortable is that?
No, that's not small.
You got excited,
That's
right?
not small.
So I guess that's comfortable. Yeah, you're right. So comfortable would be like 5.
5.5 is comfortable.
5. Yeah, I would say
'Cause,
5
yo,
is
a
comfortable.
vagina's the length is
So
it's
what do
only
you
4
think-
inches.
So what do you think average is?
Well, average, according to like actual like surveys that I've read articles on in like Cosmo magazine and stuff, average is 5, which is the size of a Sharpie. The average length of a man's penis is the size of a Sharpie.
What? Really?
Yeah, that's what they say. Average.
Okay.
I don't know. That's what I read once. It's about Google it. The
So
average.
you're saying that average length is the comfortable length.
Yeah, I would say.
a marker. Okay.
Yeah, I would say average length is the comfortable length. And if average is 5, then I would say, yeah, that's probably comfortable. Small is less than 5 for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Average size is roughly about 5. Yeah.
5 inches. I would consider that comfortable.
Okay.
And are you okay with comfortable?
Just don't get too comfortable.
Like as like a 1 night stand, you'll be okay with on a 1 night stand.
With a 5? I don't really do one night stands though.
That's good.
I love Saint's line of questioning. I love
But
Saint's
I
line
mean,
of
like,
questioning.
yeah, if I were to do a one night
this.
stand and it was 5 inches, yeah, I'd be like, okay, it was comfortable.
Period.
But
Like five, but he knows what he's doing.
yeah, there you go. That's comfortable.
Period. Okay.
So the
when you
six
get into,
nigga's
like,
a
this-
rock star. Like,
No. 6 is not a rock star. 6 is no. That's what I'm saying. The levels is small, comfortable, good. Packing.
6 is good.
6 is good.
Okay.
Like 6.
No. I'm just.
He got excited.
No, I'm just. No.
He said 6.
No, you said 5 is. I don't know.
Yeah, I would say 5 is comfortable. 6 to like 6.5 is like good, or maybe 6 to like 7
I'm
is
just
good.
confused because like this does not line up with like your previous sentiments.
Why? What did my previous statement say?
I swear on an episode, you said like big boyfriend dick only.
and
boyfriend.
And on an episode.
But I never answered. I told you I don't want comfortable.
We had a sex expert come on and bring out an 8.5-inch dildo, and you're like, "What's that? 6?"
This is what I'm saying. Girls don't know inches.
This was before everybody else, but
It
Just
did
trying
look
to
a
erase
little-
that from the past.
But I would say, but like, it really didn't look like 8.5 though. I don't know. I feel like she was testing it. That did not look 8.5. Maybe 8.5 on a body looks different, but that thing did not look 8.5.
well, this is Tresor's original point of women are bad with measurements.
Okay, anyway, I think 6 to 7 is good.
Okay.
Okay.
When you get to like the 7 and 7.5 plus, that's packing. Like a 7.5 penis is a pretty good sized penis. Like that's a packing penis.
Okay.
7.5 is packing. That's a dick. Like that's a. You don't think 7.5 is packing?
I'm not judging on what your merits are. I don't trust a word you're saying right
Why?
now. Because your measurements are off.
How is that? So what you think 7.5 is good?
She put an 8-inch dildo. You thought it was 6. How am I supposed to believe like what your actual?
Because maybe I
measurements
didn't see it on the body. I don't know. Something just looked off about that dildo. I won't lie.
I guess you don't often see like a dick just on the table. Like
That's
it's-
true, yeah,
It's not the
that's true.
context you usually see it in.
No, definitely
But
not. But I would say 7 to like 7.5 is like once you get like your dick's about 7, that's a packing penis. When you get 8 and above, that's just like no, that's uncomfortable. 8 and above is pretty uncomfortable.
Really?
I won't lie. 8 inches?
is like the freak like
Like when you see those guys on Twitter
like
and
a
they're
freak
like,
in nature type of
yeah,
thing?
that's a little. 8 inches is quite. Who else is saying that? 8 inches is quite large. To be inserted into your body, that's a pretty. I'm not saying it's bad, but I mean that's a pretty good sized penis. That's 8 inches right there. That thing.
Yep, it is.
That's a pretty. To get inserted into you comfortably, that's a pretty. 8 inches is.
Where is
Yeah.
he going?
Things are real.
What is he going to get?
I'm not saying it's impossible, like 8 inches, but you're definitely gonna like. There's gonna be might be some uncomfortable moments. It just depends.
I feel you.
And then like the 9-10s, absolutely not.
I feel you.
What am I doing with a 10-inch penis?
That is a lot.
I have nothing to add to this conversation. I don't know.
Yeah, like a 10-inch penis is
It's like, oh yeah, it's too much.
at least for this. I'm speaking on myself and my body.
I feel you.
I don't think I would be comfortable getting railed by a 10-inch penis all the time. If my boyfriend had a 10-inch penis, we would have some serious problems.
So 8 inches is equivalent to a Coke can.
What?
No, there's no way. 8 inches is not a Coke can.
Like the glass can't. Like the.
Oh,
not
maybe
a
the
can.
glass.
Is it the glass bottle? Maybe,
bottle?
but
Oh, okay.
okay, but Coke
Okay.
cans are not 8
No,
inches.
no, bottles. The bottles.
Like the okay, that makes sense. Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I mean that's a
Coke
I would
can.
consider a packing penis. But don't get me wrong, girls can take packing penises.
Yeah, but it's not you.
Some.
What do you mean not me?
What?
You just said you cannot take. No, you just said you cannot.
I was gonna say.
Wait. When did I say I could not take an 8-inch penis?
You say you don't like it. You say that's not.
No,
what
I
you
said
like.
you might have some like uncomfortable moments. 100%. Certain angles, you'll definitely feel it. Like you're like, okay, like this is It's not like unbearable, but like I feel like 10 would be like I'm not doing that for sure. But 8, you can definitely get it off with an 8-inch penis, but there's definitely gonna be some like uncomfortable moments for sure.
Have you guys ever had a? And we're gonna have a
Let's
very
do it.
honest.
It's already been a weird episode. Let's go.
We're gonna have an honest.
Where's
talk
the?
right now.
Did you not find a tape measure?
No, but I saw one while setting up and I can't find it.
You saw a
now.
dildo?
No, a tape
Oh, a
measure.
tape measure. Oh.
What kind of studio do you think this is?
I don't know, man.
Type
Manifesto.
of freaky studio you think this
Tressor
is?
wants to have a Patreon-esque conversation.
Yeah,
though.
let's have a
No
Patreon talk
jumper.
right now. Have you guys ever had a situation where I assume everyone's comfortable in themselves? I'm not going to ask the sizes of man's pieces. Everyone's comfortable with themselves. Have you ever had a
Why do you
situation?
assume that? What if they are not comfortable with themselves?
Well, that was just kind of the prompt for anyone to say if they're not comfortable with themselves.
Are y'all comfortable with yourselves?
I'm comfortable.
There wasn't really a
Everyone's
prompt.
good.
It was just like a
Okay.
rhetorical question. So, have you ever had a situation where you're with a girl and
I don't even want to know.
the
what's
way
going
that
on.
she's hooting and hollering, you're kind of like, all right, come on, like
Wait, what?
you're doing a
like
lot.
she's selling it.
Like
You know your dick's not doing that.
you're doing a lot right now. Like I'm cool.
You know,
It's like, I'm cool, but you're gassing it right now.
you really like me.
Like
You really
this
care
doesn't-
about my self-esteem.
This doesn't help either of us right now. Like I don't feel more accomplished that you're doing all these theatrics. Like
So you know you're not back.
no, that's not. See, you completely changed what I said.
No, but I understand what you mean. So you like, I know I don't know what you mean because I feel like you would believe that you're getting that reaction.
No,
if,
there's a I don't know if only as a guy you could tell there's just a level of theatrics that don't seem believable. Like no matter what you got going on.
Yeah. There's a difference when you can hear the real shit and acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some people are acting.
You're doing too much.
like
Yeah, I feel you.
unnecessarily
I feel
acting.
you.
Like it's not like you're acting and I believe it and you're trying to make me feel good. It's like you're doing this for no reason.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Like you know where it's like you haven't even like really put it in and she's like, "Hey!"
Okay,
like all right,
okay.
come on.
No, yeah. I feel
Come
you
on.
on that. I feel you.
Maybe not that exact one, but like.
Something like you know what I mean?
But I don't I'd have to think about it after to be like, I don't think that was real. You know, like it wasn't in like the moment where I was like, oh, you're faking. You know, like that's.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's just like you're adding spice for no
Yeah.
reason. Like
Yeah.
let things just happen.
But I had to think
naturally.
about it. I had to be like, hold on, something's not adding up here. Yeah, you know, like.
I don't like fake theatrics.
Yeah.
There's certain positions where you're just like, you should not be reacting this way to this position on its own. Like, I should be doing more at this point.
Like there's just certain girls that where it's like I don't know if they think that you like the whole over the top.
I think it's that.
Like if it's not genuine, like don't.
Yeah,
do
I
it.
feel you. Like some girls would be doing too much.
They
Just trying
just
to please
do a
the guy.
lot. Have you ever put your hand over a girl's mouth like shh?
yeah.
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 Like that's when you're doing too much. Where it's like we're alone and you're just too loud.
Like, shut up.
Yo, the voice. Yeah. The voice. Shut up.
No, you guys didn't see his hips.
Yeah, no, the hips and the head placement was crazy.
See, but also these type of real conversations are not really conversations that you can have on the internet because everyone on the internet is just Miss Tightwool and Mr. Baseball Bat. So, oh man,
Miss Tighthole, Mr. Baseball Bat. I mean,
No, but I definitely feel where you're coming from, though. Definitely feel where you're coming from.
that's funny. That's all.
I don't think everyone's Mr. Baseball Bat on the internet.
On the internet,
On the internet, a lot of people, like, yeah.
on the internet, people gas themselves.
Yeah, but people realize like not a lot of like there are a lot of women who don't want a massive penis.
Yes, but I'm saying on the internet, men and women embellish themselves often.
Like, talk about more like a man, that's like, yeah.
Like, have you ever been with a girl that talks so spicy on the timeline, and then you're with her and you're like,
you're not.
very underwhelming.
You don't live that life.
Yeah,
Well, her coochie's not that good, or just the sex is not that good.
just both. Like, you're
Kind of
not-
what that means.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like,
I
you're.
thought they're two different things. No, the coochie not getting versus the sex not being good.
No, it goes hand in hand.
Yeah,
I think
might
it just
as well
goes
be the
hand in
same
hand.
thing. There
Like,
is a distinction you
yeah.
could make, but
And I'm
So
sure
can
it's
you
the
have
same
good sex
for-
and bad coochie?
Wait, what?
In theory.
Good sex.
I don't
and
know.
Bad coochie. It's a pet.
I don't know.
Good sex book, bad coochie.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that a thing? I don't know.
I think it's just how we're getting into it.
I don't know if I've stumbled
I don't
across
think
that,
it's
but-
bad coochie. Like
So you had good coochie and bad sex.
Good coochie.
that's possible.
Now that.
That
No,
is possible.
Now
yeah.
that can happen. Yeah. That
Like
I've
if you're just a
experienced.
starfish,
Yeah.
But her coochie's tight. And
it's
wet
not even
still.
just the tightness. It's just I think
We were
it's
talking
dependent
about
on the
cuteness
person.
earlier.
It's tight, cute, and wet, but she's a starfish. Would you rather tight, cute, and wet starfish
Or what?
Oh, let's go.
or... No, I'm not doing this.
No, we need every detail.
No, I don't need women coming
Or
to me
what?
saying that I hate women. It's fine.
Just say it.
No, say it. Let's go.
So tight, cute, and wet starfish, or not as cute to you, whatever that looks like.
Oh my god.
Average.
Everyone's okay.
Average.
I don't know what average coochie is to you guys.
Average.
Maybe like
Average aesthetics.
average aesthetics. Not too much grip, but she can like throw it like crazy, like
no
all
grip?
positions.
Are these women?
Not no grip, but it's not like, you know how some girls got the snapping turtle, like not like
Wait, what? Snapping turtle.
it's called like the grip. It's not like, you know, when you put it in, it just hugs.
The gorilla
Okay.
grip.
So yeah, it's
Oh,
gorilla
like
grip.
when you put it in, when you put it in. Like that.
What? Wait, what?
What?
Did he just malfunction? I knew he wasn't a real person, bro.
I'm trying to understand, yo.
He malfunctioned in
not
front of
real.
our eyes.
This guy's like, whoa,
I knew you weren't editing those videos. You sick.
Yo.
This has been a different episode still.
Yo. What's going on right now, actually? What's actually
No,
going on right
like,
now?
what are you talking about? Like,
How about we just wrap this up?
I'm saying snapping turtle means like it's a gripping coochie. Like, you know, some coochie is not like, there's no grip to it.
okay.
So I'm saying, would you rather tight, cute, gorilla coochie? No, would you rather gorilla coochie, cute, wet starfish? Or average aesthetic, which I don't know what that means. We'll talk about that off air. Average aesthetic, not too much grip, but maybe might grip a little, but not like crazy grip. And like she throws it back, like she deals with you.
Is it
Mad.
the same woman? Like looks wise? Like is she just
It doesn't
as
matter.
bad?
You're attracted to her. You're attracted to her. She's a baddie in your eyes.
No, because that
feel like-
matters. That makes a big
She's
difference.
baddie, regardless.
I feel like she can learn.
Yeah.
I think she can
Both
learn.
of
She
them.
can adjust.
So you'd
Both
rather
of
the
'em.
cute, tight starfish?
No, I feel like the second part you said. I feel like she can adjust and learn some aspects. You know.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Like she
This is
could be
what I'm
bad at
saying.
first.
It depends how bad the girl
Okay,
is.
say
Because
it's.
if she's a
Starfish
10,
is usually a really is a bad.
like a 10,
You're saying the baddie starfish? That's not true.
some
Okay,
of them.
okay, cool. She did say cute for the first one. So the second one has to be just not as attracted to the eye.
Yeah, but like
No, I'm talking about the vagina.
Oh.
I'm talking about cute vagina. So cute vagina
Honestly,
So-
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't really care about aesthetics.
of the coochie?
Yeah,
Don't lie,
I
it's your
don't
sword.
really.
yeah, like what you said
I've
about
never
grip.
seen-
No grip
well,
is like it
I've
throw it
never,
away. Like
I've never seen like a wild, crazy looking, like, you know, I've never seen that personally. So, like, I've never
You've never
critiqued
seen a
someone's
coochie
look.
where you're
You've
like-
seen some that look nice, like you're like, oh, I like how that looks, but I've never seen one that I was like, ew,
you never been to Arby's.
nah.
Oh. That's crazy. Harpies?
2 hours 7.
Do we need to?
I'm not bleeping that.
Do we need to bleep that one too?
No, but that is
that's fine.
crazy.
Harpies?
There's nothing wrong.
Arby's. Have you ever been to
Arby's?
Arby's? Get it?
There's nothing wrong with like that. That's everyone's bodies. I'm not shaming like that. How you were.
I was. I wasn't shaming.
We love Arby's.
I wasn't shaming. What did I shame? The penises?
Yeah, the skinny penises.
But am I saying if you don't like extra large labia majoras, that's on you.
Yeah, but there's nothing
Some
wrong
people
with it.
do.
Everyone-
See, but you can't. we can't get that off the same way.
But
you
my
could get
thing is
that
like
off.
the feeling of a skinny penis is not good. So that's why I wouldn't really want a skinny penis. It's
And you can get that off.
Yeah,
But
you
if
can get
ma-
it off. We
but
can't
if
get
you
that
feel
off.
like the feeling of a larger labia majora is not good, then
I don't know if that even makes
But
a physical
maybe
difference. It's more of an aesthetic thing,
does
right?
it make a difference?
Maybe visual. I don't think so. Really. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, a
think it's more
skinny
of a
penis
visual
does make a difference physically
Okay.
for
I
sure.
want to say a
Valid, fair.
lot of stuff, but I can't.
Just say it.
You said it all already.
Before we wrap it up, just say it.
No, I'm joking. If it's too bad, I'll just bleep it.
if she's bad, if she's a baddie, both could go on. Of course, you would rather a girl that could throw down, but
So you would sorry, before we wrap this
I
up,
don't know.
you would wife a girl who was starfish just because she was
See, now
bad?
you're
You
adding
didn't-
things.
we never
Yeah,
said
no,
anything
I
about
wouldn't
women.
wife. I wouldn't wife.
Okay, I'm
I wouldn't
saying
wife.
You're
you
adding
would
things.
consistently sleep with a girl if she was starfish?
consistently no. But I'd get a 1-2 pam in.
If she was so okay,
Yeah.
you mess with her
If
once,
she's a
she start.
Baddiana, yeah.
And any starfish I've ever dealt with was the one that you were like trying really hard for, and then you achieved, and you were like,
And you
all
would-
right.
and you would do
she
it
was
again
and
just
you
'cause
thought
she's
she was
bad.
The like 12 out of 10 baddie, and she.
So would you rather-
She
okay.
usually ends up being the starfish, and I feel like that's how that happens
And
because
even that-
she's
and-
so sought after that she
She
just has a
doesn't have-
starfish for
and
everyone.
even
That's
that's
crazy.
That's like girls' cheat code. Because like I said, like coochie's like cold pizza. Like even if it's not good, it's still not that bad. Like for it, you feel me?
Quiet. Agreement.
Like it's still allowable.
I quietly agree with you.
Like
Would you rather-
Even if it's not good, it's still allowable. Like
So would you
for a
rather
girl
an
to ha-
ugly girl who can
Oh my
throw
God.
down? I'm talking like suck your soul, kill you. Like
You better not say or pizza.
Did you ever see you see that video of the guy smashing the girl that he faints after? Like he literally nuts and then faints.
I've never stumbled across
no.
that.
Okay, it was on Twitter. It was funny.
I thought you were talking about the video of the girl that was like on live and they're like off camera and you just hear the slurps and you just see his foot in the camera like this.
Regardless, would you rather an ugly girl who can like slurp like you are losing your mind like crazy, or would you rather a baddie starfish? That's my last question. Then we're wrapping this up.
Ugly girl.
Ugly
An
to you,
ugly girl
unattractive
that
to you,
is the throat goat or a starfish
unattractive
baddie.
throat goat porn star. Like she
I don't
is
know.
rocking.
I can't really.
How ugly?
He's like, I'll take whatever.
I won't.
I'll take whatever.
But I want to know what I'm
can't
dealing
really-
with here.
At this point in my life,
I don't wanna name
cannot-
anybody.
At this point in my
Say a
life,
number.
She's
at
a
this-
4.
Oh no. Can't do it. Can't
at
do
this
that.
point in
Can't
my
do
life, I cannot
You can't
risk.
do a 4 who's slurpy.
it. Wife, no.
Not wife, just consistently
Date?
smash.
Consistently.
Situationship.
Without no one knowing.
These are the questions that need to be asked.
Right? No, for real. If no one's knowing, then
If a tree falls in the forest, no one's around.
At this point in my life, I can't take the risks of like a super ugly association to my name.
Yeah, Tresor won't be in the Marvel movie if they catch him with an ugly. So
You guys are really mean.
It's the truth.
You guys are really
you
mean.
asked us.
Cause you know who? Cause in that situation, you know who is going to judge me? Women, not other men.
That's true. That is very
Because
true.
guys will be like, yeah, she's not, but like, I get it. You know?
Yeah.
Girls will be like, guys smash anything.
that's facts. That's
I'm
facts.
telling you, women are the biggest haters of women.
Yeah, Tresor
Not
had a
us.
quiet 40 piece this episode, man. That's good.
It's not us.
Anyways, let's wrap this up, please. We've
What
allowed-
happened to inclusivity?
What do you mean?
What happened to inclusivity?
In regards to what?
Ugly people.
I mean, ugly people are in
Like, if
relationships.
if
What?
I-
And definitely have sex.
But if I dated like an ugly girl, and
But
then I
ugly to
started
who? Like
and then I started
conventionally
dating, yes,
unattractive?
Yes,
Oh,
and then I
God.
started dating you, and I showed you my ex, you would roast me. Even if I was like, nah, she was a great person, like the best person ever. Because she was ugly, you would roast me as my new girl.
I wouldn't roast you.
Yes, you would.
I'd have questions, but I
If
wouldn't
I
roast
even
you.
showed you now, if I
Basically
showed you
roasting.
like, if I dated a girl and she was ugly and I showed you as a friend, you would still roast me.
I'd have questions.
You would still roast
I
me.
wouldn't roast you. No, I wouldn't
I
roast
would
you,
like,
but I would
yo,
have
so
questions.
you could eat.
Nah, and I could say like she was like an amazing person. I fell in love with her personality.
Okay.
You're not
one of
having
those
that.
ones before. I had one of those ones.
I'd be like,
You had
okay.
one? Tell us about it.
You dated a unattractive to you, girl?
Like
you knew she-
attract to me, but like we're like attracted to other people. Like I was blind, you know. Love is blind.
Holy shit.
You know, I'll be real. You know,
How long did it last?
a good amount. I can't say because like this is
Year or
years?
years. Yeah.
Okay.
Years.
You
years.
dated an ugly girl for
Okay.
years.
And she wasn't ugly, but she wasn't like I feel like
Where are the mean ones?
I feel like attractive to like other people, like you know.
I get that,
Like
okay.
people like were like, yo, you could do better, you know.
Yo, I remember asking like this guy talking about his girl once. I'm like, oh my god, is she bad? He said to me, that is if someone asks my man, yo, is your shorty bad? And he says to me,
Yeah, I feel you.
are you crazy?
That's crazy.
If you might be like, yes, she's bad. Look at her. Here she is. This her. Pulled up the picture.
Just pulls up
Don't-
the gram.
Don't
Yeah.
ever just be like, oh, is your
If you
girl
have to
bad to
scroll
me?
the gram to like find a good picture, it might not be.
Her,
a good
this, her
sign.
should be in the first three.
Yeah, her should be like. The thing is, if I ever date a man, he's lucky because I pin. So when I get a relationship, my man knows like, yo, this her. I pin my top ones.
Sometimes girls
So-
don't know they're this, her, though.
Really?
Sometimes.
I gotta ask you guys which one is my this her, because I need to know.
If you want to, we could do that if you need.
We could do it right
Can
now.
you do it right now
Yeah,
before we
let's
wrap
get-
this
yeah,
up?
yeah,
What?
let's get- let's get
Genuinely,
it
I want to know what is my this her pick.
Which one
Zoe's
is
Like-
this, her?
better pick?
Go on my Instagram right now and check me. What is my this her picture? Share, yes, everybody, and then
everyone.
share with the class.
Are we supposed to
Why is
critique
Tristor
these?
zooming?
Are we supposed to critique these photos?
What do you mean critique?
Are we giving constructive criticism about which one is the best and which ones
Sure.
fall short?
Okay, well, not fall short. Okay, you're doing a lot. But just like, which ones would you be like, okay, this her?
Okay, there's like two this, hers, though.
Ah.
There's like a wholesome this, her, and then there's like
Oh.
vacation this, her.
No, like this her, like you're showing like this is her. Like maybe you're showing like your family or your mom. Or
I'm
maybe like
gonna
friends that you're
go-
comfortable with.
You're gonna showing my mom.
Just showing
I'm
like showing
going-
people that you
Can
want.
I show them? Can I show them like
I'm
what
going with the
not showing
first
them?
one. I'm going with the first one.
What's the first one?
Yeah,
This
this
one.
this one, right?
That is my this her pick.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm going with the first one. Yeah.
Why?
We
You're
were
going
talking
for
about the
that
pin.
this her pick?
You're going for current ones?
I thought we were talking about.
You're
the
going on my
pinned
Instagram
photo.
page.
Oh, pinned photos.
No, I can do. I mean, yeah, pin,
Okay,
sure,
pin-
but
okay,
I'm saying,
pin.
or you can choose whatever ones you want.
If it's
I'll probably stick with that one. The
if it's
first one.
pinned photos, then it's definitely this one.
See?
Oh, okay. So what if it's not pinned?
Oh, I'm
Not the
going-
pinned
I'm
ones?
not going.
Yeah,
through
that
It's not
pin-
that much. It's really not that much.
If it's not pinned, then this one.
Really?
Now, do you want us to critique the rest of them?
Sure. Critique. Why not the other ones would be this her out of my pinned?
I don't know. Something about this one, I'm just not really feeling. I think it might be the background.
Okay,
Like-
fair.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know-
the background was kind
You
of.
know
This
when you
one-
try and find her this, her, and you get a little insecure while you're looking for it, and you try and then you find the vacation one. You want to know your vacation one?
My vacation this her? Sure.
And usually when girls do this, it's a sign of
Actually,
something.
I know, but
you don't
honestly,
need to do that.
that's just me. Everyone asks me, like, yo, why do you do the cover your belly pose? And I'm like, it's just natural to me. I don't know. I always put my hand there. It's just, I don't know.
This one feels like just like a party girl type of vibe, and I'm just like, man, I don't want to introduce you like that.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, and then like I see body cheeks out. Can't be
Okay,
that one.
easy.
But it's like if you wanted the if that sometimes you got to go to that one though if you want to show that
I'd
one.
rather
show
my
my
man,
family?
yeah, no,
Not the family, that's-
even
no,
your friends.
you're-
I'd rather you not show your
Yeah,
friends a
I'm
picture
not
of my
pulling
ass
up
out.
body cheek for the first picture to show my friends.
Okay, fair. Okay, I mean, I think I could. Yeah, this her one is not bad. I mean, I wouldn't pick it, but I see.
This background is horrible. I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you, Dre.
Wow.
Jesus.
Let's keep it going then.
What are we? Why? Yeah, I like that one as my this her, but I don't know why you wouldn't like that one.
I don't really like it.
Why?
I can't say on here. People will get mad at me. I'll tell you off camera.
Why don't you like it?
I'll tell you off camera.
No, just I'm like getting sad. Why? I love that picture of me,
So my
It's not a
this
bad
her,
picture. It's just not my favorite.
but why?
my this her for you is this one.
Okay, that's a good one. My boobs look great.
You can't show. I have to put so many visuals on screen for the YouTube.
I know, right?
Oh, motherfucker.
It's okay. Well, I mean, you guys don't like this one. I like this one for my this her.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Why?
No.
You don't like this one for the this her?
No.
Anyways, we'll do constructive criticism off camera. Anyways, guys, stay sane. Thank you for coming.
Thank you guys for having me, man.
It's been good.
This was
You
fun.
can definitely come back.
Ah, thank you.
Of
thank
course.
you.
It's been a long episode. We're gonna have a long day tomorrow.
But y'all will see why.
You'll see why.
Y'all will see why.
It's gonna be
Y'all
a
we'll
long
hear about
day.
why.
Surprise, surprise. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening to episode 30.
30,
Woo!
the big 30.
Relentless Diaries. We'll see you guys next week. I can't believe we did 45 minutes of Drake. Damn.